What's going on, everyone? It's the Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Wednesday. This is Infinite Talk, and this week we've got so much stuff going on. I have like way too many bookmarks booked, so we can talk about. I mean, the world is crazy. Hollywood's gonna Hollywood, Epstein list, all of this stuff. We're on the brink of war. I mean, there's just so much stuff going on, and it's my monthly show with John Talk. So here we are. Hi, John. How are you? We haven't even talked Epstein list, John. What's going on with you, man? How have you been keeping up?
I've just been, well, since my channel got demonetized, I've just been completely out of the loop, which has been actually wonderful.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, I've just completely tuned out. So hopefully I have something to say about some of this stuff.
So you're here to just kind of like get caught up with everything and then give us your opinion on stuff, which is fine with me. I'm good with that. I can be your news anchor for the day.
Sounds good.
Awesome. What about you, Verbal? What's going on with you?
Not much, man. I'm just soaking in all the crazy shit that's going on right now. I am caught up with everything because I'm chronically online. But yeah, man, I got to tell you guys, if you got to have some tough stuff. You got to be built different because the world is wild, man, and the news is not ever going to get any better than it is right now, which is really depressing to think about. But you know, that's crazy. Where we are.
It's crazy. By the way, we are going to be joined by Mr. Nick Requeda also, but his internet is acting Mexican right now. Like, you know, I have Mexican internet. Mine usually acts out, but apparently his Spectrum internet is decided to be like his Mexican internet. So, but
she's not being racist, guys. She's not being racist. She's talking about Mexico. She's in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexican internet. She's not talking about the people, okay?
No, I love the people.
Don't boycott Nina.
Just the internet. That's all. Just the internet.
Just happens to be really terrible. John, what's going on with your channel? So you got demonetized, and like I mean, you told us that last time. I'm guessing you appealed.
Oh yeah, no, I appealed. Yeah, and it's final. Yeah. So
did they get back to you and were like no, or did they just never get back to you?
Yeah, they said my appeal didn't demonstrate enough editing. Like they only give you 5 minutes to make an appeal. I don't even know if they watched my appeal because it only got 3 for those watching. If you ever have to submit an appeal, what you do is you put it as unlisted. And so I saw that it had 3 views, and I think it only had 3 views because I think I checked it 3 times just to triple check that the link was right because I didn't want to, fumble it. Mm-hmm. So I even question if they watch my review or my appeal. But
wait, so your channel is completely demonetized?
Yeah, completely. So wow. I mean, I can reapply in April if I want to, but yeah. So anyhow, whatever.
So you're just hanging out now. Are you gonna shift? Are you gonna have you decided if you're gonna shift gears and do another channel, like go back to commentary?
I feel like I'm kind of so over with politics and the commentary on the entertainment stuff. Like I've already done this stuff for years. So
yeah, I feel you on that one.
You're like, I've been there, done that. You got
man, you're not a real YouTuber if you haven't thought about quitting at least 100 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure.
So here's it. That's a really good suggestion. You can get super tip, which is I think like they have that like the same thing with like coffee or whatever. Like you can like get it like buy me a coffee thing.
Yeah.
So you can like basically get super chats, but like you just sign up with like a third party app thing. I think Nick has the super tip, and I think they do the voices, which is really fun. So they have like people can pay to like have their super chats read in different voices and stuff like that, which is kind of funny.
Also, I don't know if this is public knowledge or not. I really don't think there's a human person watching those appeals. I think it is AI that does the appeal.
If anybody. But
yeah, the thing with Cecil, John, did you hear what happened with Cecil?
Oh yeah, no, I've been caught up on that. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was crazy because I mean, his channel just got deleted like off the bat. They were like,
Yeah,
"You gone?" Like
it's terrible.
you have three
What
strikes.
what was the reason again?
They didn't give him one. They were just like, "You're out." Like they just deleted the channel.
I don't
And
even know if it was a third. Was it even a third strike, or it was
no,
just they
it
deleted
wasn't.
him?
He had one strike apparently, and then they just deleted it, the
Well,
whole
that's the
thing.
problem
That's
when like
crazy.
YouTube is like the only game in town, right? It's like, I mean, there's no
Oh, that's right.
there's no
That
real
was the
competition
reason.
for YouTube at the moment. So
Well, I mean, yeah, like other than Rumble, which we are live on. Hello, Rumble. I don't think there's anyone in the chat over there, but hi, Rumble. When Nick shows up, I'm sure more rumbling will happen. But like Spike says, bullying Tim Walz. That's right. That's what happened with Cecil. Is that whole thing was going on with Minnesota, and he bullied Tim Walz. He did.
oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he did. He bullied him. He was like, he called him incompetent and a bunch of other names.
I mean, who hasn't though?
Yeah. So I guess they didn't like it. They were like, "Oh, I guess that's bullying," which it is.
You have no idea. I wake up every day surprised my channel is still there. Every day.
It's true.
Like, how have they not banned me yet?
Give it
How
time.
have they? No, it's because you're black. At least you got the black thing.
I do have that card to pull. You know what?
Yeah.
That's how I got monetized in the first place. Right? Because they denied me 3 times, and then I sent them a video challenging them on the fact that you're denying a black content creator a chance to voice his opinions, right? Like I went all in on the race. I was monetized that day.
That like that. See, that's what John
Okay.
needs to do.
I'm gonna play the yellow card. That's what I'm gonna do.
I am a Simpson. How dare you?
How dare you?
Oh my god.
Yellow
Say
Pete.
the line, Bart. I didn't do it.
Classic.
I got to tell you, man, it was my first time really using the race card. I should use it more than I do.
Yeah,
You might as well. I mean,
Right?
why
Like,
not?
how come everybody else could benefit off the race card but me?
Go for it.
You definitely should. I would
I
if
don't
I
know.
was you. Hell yeah. By the way, Matthew Hammond for $1 over on Rumble says Nina is the best. So he wants to tell us that he's over on Rumble. So thank you, Matthew Hammond. Look at that, Matthew. Matthew's
It's like
great.
there's one guy on Rumble.
That's right. And he paid $1 to say that. So thank you. Okay. So here's the thing though. I'm going crazy. So I'm gonna try and not get too political tonight because I am going crazy.
Nah, fuck
So
it.
I
Go
feel
very
like-
political. Just go all in on the political.
Just go all in. I can't do it, man. I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm actually gonna go mental.
You might as well. I mean, it probably could only help the views.
Yeah.
I'm
all-
going crazy.
Want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Hit the
go-
like
go-
button.
Go
Smash.
full Alex Jones on us.
Oh my god. They're gonna have war with Iran again. What are they putting in the water?
It's already the frogs game.
Fucking hell. Well, you know what? I am concerned because most of the US military now, I mean, like Trump changed things around a little bit, but there is a lot of trans people in the US military. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work out well for the US Army if they go in on the ground. I know he got rid of a lot of them, but sign of weakness, man. I tell you, a lot of crazy shit going on over there.
Yeah, when you think
I
about
don't like that.
when you think about like what our military looks like now as opposed to like 20 years ago.
Kind of like pussified, man.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just a tad.
It's almost like it's weird. It's almost like what was that fucking movie? West Side Story, right? Like the soldiers, instead of like guns, they're like dancing and like
Yeah, they're like
snapping their fingers, right? Like
Army.
we're gonna have peace in the Middle East.
by the way, if you serve in our armed forces, it's a total joke. I apologize.
Yeah, of course.
I respect all of you guys and
you're
whatever.
offended- Yeah, if you're serving the army and you're offended by that, then I do question. Yeah,
like
I agree.
actually,
I do. Yeah. So
actually, yeah, you might be kind of fucked up if you find this offensive. Yeah, they're gonna. It's bad. It's bad all around.
I mean, we
But
laugh because we don't want to cry, guys. Like, there's a lot of crazy
that
shit going on right now.
that's me right now. I'm laughing because I don't want to cry, and I will. So I'm yeah trying to just remember. So instead, I decided to laugh at Hollywood because I mean there's a lot to laugh about. You know what? I did want to talk to you, Verbal, about this thing that popped up on my feed today. About how a black actress has been cast to be Joan of Arc in the Scottish theater production. Did you hear about this?
They just won't stop, man. They won't stop. I you know what? I feel like as a black I don't get how as a black actor, okay, being black myself, obviously. How do you feel good taking this kind of role, right? Like, how do you feel good playing like Joan of Arc, Helen of Troy, all these people who are technically not black at all? Like, how do you feel about that, man? Because honestly, I'd be kind of insulted.
I'd say pretty good. I mean, if you're an actress and you want work,
yeah, like I would be like, well, it's a paycheck.
Yeah, I mean,
I look,
especially in a high profile thing. Like,
I get it. We look, we all have to eat. I understand, but I just at this point, man, come on, dude. Like, you can't just make everybody black. And this is a black dude saying this, right? You can't just make everybody black. Historically, it's just not accurate. But I guess none of that shit matters, right?
Now, to be fair, this is a theater production. This is like the Romeo and Juliet thing. Remember a couple months ago, they casted that black girl as Juliet.
Sure. And I would say it doesn't matter, but we're seeing it in Hollywood. We're seeing it on film.
We are. It's true. Well,
it's not. Look, if it was a theater, I say fine, right? Because even in like the old Greek days, even men played female parts, right? So
they did.
Whatever.
That's because women couldn't act.
I'd have more of a problem with that, I suppose, than a black actress playing. Well, you can kind of like picture it like, oh, maybe this is like a multiverse version of Joan of Arc, where she just like, it's like Tony Stark or rather Robert Downey Jr. is going to be playing Dr. Doom. We just have a black woman playing Joan of Arc.
Well, it's funny you bring that up, John, because a lot of people love to bring up the Tropic Thunder thing, right, with Robert Downey Jr., and no one had a problem with him playing a black man. It's like he played a white actor playing a black person who realized that he fucked up and went back to, like, playing a white dude. So that was a very different situation. And also, it was funny.
It was so funny. True. It was that was when we could laugh at these things. But I mean, it's just weird. Like to see a black woman as Joan of Arc, I just feel like it's just weird.
It's just patronizing, man. It's patronizing. It's insulting. It's goofy. The funny thing is, like, most black people I know personally hate this shit. They think it's dumb, right? But then you got what I call the new blacks, right? And these are these younger black people who think that, we should take everything that, white people have. And it's like, yeah, but it makes us look stupid.
The New Blacks. This sounds like some type of band. Like,
oh no, that's what I call. That's what I call it, like this newer brand of like liberal black people. They're the new blacks. And they're fucking retarded. By the way,
even the white people, even the white women, the white liberals.
Yeah, white liberals are the new blacks as well.
Oh my God, it's like, this is bad. Joan of Arc. That's terrible. That's awful.
It's fair,
my God. I mean, it's fair. See, the thing is, it would make sense, and we've said this so many times, but it would make sense if Africa didn't have like a rich history and like, their own legends, their own heroes. Like if they didn't have that, you'd be like, well, like, they don't have it. So,
but see, that's the thing, Nina, when you bring that up, which I do, I bring it up quite a bit. When I bring up the fact that if these studios had guts, right? If these people like really want to be progressive, why not tell like black stories, right? Why not tell like African tales where they can actually cast black people to play the parts, right? But no, they do this lazy shit where they race swap because that's the easiest thing to do, right? Because you get your brownie points, you get your Academy points, right? And you don't have to do much work because the story's already written.
Yeah, it's like the thing too about Joan of Arc, for example, too. It's like Joan of Arc is one of those stories where I'm like, like you heard it once, you've heard it like so much. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
how
there's been
many
like
different
6 movies, I think,
yeah,
on
like
Joan of
how
Arc. I
many
mean,
times do you need to hear this freaking story? I feel the same way about Peter Pan. I'm like, there's way too many iterations of Peter Pan. Like we don't need another freaking Joan of Arc. We don't need another freaking Peter Pan. And then they're like, you know what? We need a black Joan of Arc. So I'm like, we don't have anywhere to go with this story. So yeah,
but like you said, it's theater, it's stage. So
it is.
ultimately, who cares?
Yeah, if this was in a movie, like if this was in a movie where you had her playing Joan of Arc, I think there'd be a little bit more.
There'll be more
outrage.
backlash.
Yeah.
Kind of like what's happening with Helen of Troy. I think people are pissed off about that a little bit. But
Yeah, that
Nolan?
Chris Nolan is taking a big L. On
yeah.
that one.
But have you seen the casting there, John, for
No.
Christopher Nolan's Odyssey?
Oh
God.
yeah. No, I've seen it. Yeah.
It's the most diverse Greek movie ever made.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of just I think I'm fatigued by it all. I'm just kind of like, do it at your own risk. Go for it. Go for it. If you want to make Joan of Arc dark, if you want to make Tony Stark, Doctor Doom, if you want to make all these changes, I'm like, do it at your own risk.
So I've become the herald lately on X. I've become the herald of AI lately, right? Like people have basically now associate me with AI. And the reason why I post so many AI things is because number one, I really do think they're cool. I think it looks very cool. But another reason I do it is because I kind of want to keep sticking it to Hollywood that you can be replaced, motherfuckers. You can be replaced. Like I want them to understand that they are skating on thin ice, dude. They're already losing money.
Yeah.
Right? And AI is right there knocking on their door. I want to remind them every day, you guys are on like limited time.
Yeah, I feel that, man. And I think it's really true to some extent because it's like every day you see those AI things and it's getting better and better and Hollywood's getting weirder and weirder. And I mean, all the stuff that's coming out about Epstein stuff, like people are relating it to different stuff they've heard from, Hollywood. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game. Like the other day, who did I hear was talking about getting abused in Hollywood again? It was like some other kid star. God, who was it?
You could throw a stone and hit a child star that's been like molested by Hollywood.
I know. I'm like, it was just like it was another one. It's like one of those DJ. What was it, Khaled? He's like another one. It's like it was another one.
I'm telling you, like before I left LA, I went to a party with Chris Gore. We were at the Sky Bar, and I was hanging out with Corey Feldman. Right, we were hanging out, talking, and I was having a drink. I think he's sober. But you could tell like just how messed up that guy is because of his time in Hollywood, man. Like in his eyes, he looks like a broken man,
Yeah.
I mean, all these people are screwed up.
So screwed up. I mean, like, how could you not be?
Look at Amanda Bynes.
Horrible horror story there with Amanda Bynes. She looks awful. And I mean, I can understand why. Did you see that like viral thing that was going on about Brittany Spears? Where, oh my God, okay, let me pull this up. This was like I actually I actually tweeted this out. So this is actually on my feed. I'll find it.
The funny thing about Britney Spears, while you're looking for it, is like I think a lot of people who are like free Britney are starting to realize.
Oh, that was me. That was
we might have spoke too soon, right? Like maybe she didn't need to be.
But also at the same time, not really, because like you just don't know. And her dad was really abusing her, so it was like her family really took advantage of her. Let me see if I can find.
But we know that to be true.
Let me see. Hold on.
Because I don't know. I'm starting to think like maybe like the media made more out of that than what really happened.
Maybe a little bit, but not a lot though, man. They need she was so young. Like that's why I like when I was watching this thing, I was like, what the fuck? They really, really messed her up, man. Hold on, let me see. Why can't I find this? I hate when you like scroll through stuff and then like you're just like, oh,
So I mean, look,
this was something I wanted to talk about, but then
there
I
have been
didn't
videos after video of her like dancing with knives and shit, right? So I mean, obviously she's not okay.
No, she's not okay at all. But like that, but that's why she's not okay, because of stuff like this that has happened to her, and then we're all like, oh, no wonder, like no wonder she ended up the way she ended up, because everyone's like, oh, she's nuts now. But it's not. It's because she got really screwed. Like I'm like, she was one of those child stars that like really got screwed over. It was really
Yeah,
sad.
and that was also kind of back in the day when like the momager was like a big deal, and the stage moms and
Mhm.
all that stuff was going on. So yeah, she was part of that generation. She got caught up in that. And I genuinely do feel bad for her. Like I joke about it, but she got robbed.
She did, man. It was
She kind of got robbed of a decent life,
of her youth, of her like sanity,
Yeah.
of everything, and like her parents literally took advantage of her. Like it's like so crazy.
Well,
that,
yeah,
like,
because
her
she was a
life-
cash cow for the family.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, and they just took so much advantage of her. By the way, rest in peace, James Vanderbeek. I'm going through my feed right now, and I just keep seeing his face because I was like,
Yeah, that was a rough one, man. And I think the reason why that one was so rough was because Vanderbeek was a genuinely good guy. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Man. Like, and it's hard to say
Family
that about
man.
people in Hollywood, but he was solid.
Yeah, he
man.
was a family man, and he was like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that, John?
Oh,
That
yeah,
he passed away.
I
Yeah,
mentioned
no,
it
I
on my
heard about
show
that.
that I've only met him a couple of times, and he
You
had
met him? Tell
yeah
us
he
some
had the
stories.
best sense of humor, man, about the Dawson's Creek thing, and he took it all in stride, and he was proud of his family, happy about his kids, and he was a good guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he really was. He was a really good guy. Did you ever watch Dawson's Creek? Either of
Oh
you?
yeah, of course.
John, did you?
Not really, no.
Who didn't have a crush on Katie back in the day?
I'm guessing John didn't, because he didn't watch Dawson's Creek.
I mean, I'm just trying to think when it was, like, what year was it on?
Oh, that was 95, 96.
Oh, okay.
97, I would think. Yeah, like around then.
I did see, I think I did see like one episode of that show. Yeah.
I mean, look, it wasn't a great show.
I love that show.
But at the time, it was good.
It was like our generation's Melrose Place in like 90210. It was
a teen
like
drama.
It was a teen drama, a little bit more intelligent than 90210, I would say. It was like a little bit more.
Wait, did you say more intelligent 90210? How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
It had some meat. Like the stories had some meat.
90210 was amazing, lady.
That's true. What am I saying? I love 90210. Did you ever see like the remake? Or not remake,
Oh, I did.
Not
It
even a
bad.
reboot. It was
really bad.
I liked it. You didn't like it? I liked that. I liked the show. I liked how like Tori Spelling was like, I want to do something different. And it was like about her like getting them all together again to like make
Okay,
the
so here's a
show.
story I have about Tori Spelling. So back when I thought I was going to be an actor, I was doing a lot of extra work like in early 90s. And this is like when 90210 was doing the college years, right? They're all in college and blah blah blah. I was on set and I was an extra, and I just remember we were shooting this one scene that should have took like 10 minutes, right? Tori Spelling, because by this time, she just had full ego. Tori Spelling kept yelling "cut," right? Because she didn't like what she saw. I'm like, everyone was looking at her like, you're not the director. Why are you yelling "cut"? But because her dad owns the company, they like the director had to listen to her.
Dang.
So we were there literally all day shooting this one stupid scene that should have ended that should have only been 10 minutes.
Dang.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
maybe that's why she didn't really work anywhere else.
No.
Yeah, she's kind of known as like a drama queen, like in Hollywood.
Wow.
Man, I'm still trying to find this thing. I guess I'm not gonna be able to find it. I should have bookmarked that. It was a really good scene, because it just showed like the video I'm talking about was from like the news in the 90s, and it was like a bunch of old dudes talking about Britney Spears, like when she was like basically like an 11-year-old, and they were
Ugh.
like, oh, she's so lovely, and like, she's so sexy, and like we're into that, and like all this, and they're like old, like 60-year-old dudes talking about this girl. And I'm like,
that is never
oh,
not creepy.
like
So
it's
creepy.
so bad. Like I was like, this poor freaking girl, man.
Like
what
remember back in the
it was-
day when they did the countdown clock, so when like these girls turned legal?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
That
yeah.
was sick, man.
That was so fucking messed up. And I mean, they kind of still do that now, but now it's like with OnlyFans. Like they'll just be like, oh, like, she's turning 18. Let's go and sign up for her OnlyFans. And I'm like, ew, you're gross. So many of these people are so freaking gross.
In this economy, how can you even pay for OnlyFans?
I have no idea, my friend.
I don't understand that. Like,
I have no idea.
Yeah,
you know what I don't get about OnlyFans? So I'm being just really honest, man. At this point,
Hmm.
porn is free. It's basically free. I don't understand these guys who pay for OnlyFans. Like it's weird to me.
I don't understand
OnlyFans should not even exist. It really shouldn't.
Well, you know what's funny about OnlyFans? It didn't start out that way. It started out as a thing for celebrities, right? To have like this personal page where they could talk to their fans, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's called OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It became something totally different, obviously, but
Yeah.
it didn't
like the
start out
number
that
one
way though.
porn website. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy times. The Serious Man, thank you for being a member for 26 months. This is a long time since I member chatted. Hey, Nina, Dante. Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I was never like when I was watching Dawson's Creek, though, like I never was one of those like I didn't get the Katie Holmes thing. I didn't get.
Really? You didn't get
Yeah.
Katie Holmes? Like
I
the
didn't
girl
get
next
it.
door?
It was hot.
Was she though? Like I never thought that. Like I was like, is she?
She
is
was
she
the cute
hot?
girl
Like-
next door. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I mean
okay.
Katie Holmes that was prime for her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, she was still attractive.
No, but you're right. You're right. I mean, she was
Wow.
she
I
was
mean-
a hot girl next door.
Love
hey,
Katie
for-
Holmes.
For most women, I hate to anyways, we're moving on.
No, we're not, because okay, see, the thing is with Katie Holmes, I always thought she had a
Here's
weird
the thing about
face.
aging.
I always thought she had a weird face. Like I was
Really?
like, yeah, like she had this
All right,
really
we gotta
weird.
we gotta bring up the Katie Holmes. We're gonna have a little debate.
Yeah,
here.
we got to bring her picture up because I'm sure there's people who don't know who she is or what she looks like. But
I feel like I'm gonna bring it up right now. I feel like this is one of those.
wait, it has to
situations-
be Katie from back then though. Can't be Katie
yeah,
now.
Katie from back then. Because, by the way, Katie even now looks freaking amazing. Actually, like she actually looks great. But I always thought this is gonna be like the episode of The Office where they're like, is Hillary Swank hot or not?
Oh, that was amazing. That episode was fucking amazing.
That was good.
But here she is.
Yeah, she's cute. Cute girl next door.
Okay, I agree with the cute. Like, okay, I get it. I like the cute. Yeah, I get. But also in this picture specifically, it's a really good picture of her because she's smiling properly. Because usually she had that really crooked smile. Like she was always like this. Let me see if I can find that. And I was always like, I don't understand this. Like, I don't get the fascination with her face. Like,
Okay,
I
I'm
was
gonna tell you right now where most guys, I mean, yeah, they watched Dawson's Creek, but I think the movie that really put her over for most guys was that movie Go. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
I don't think I ever
remember
saw
that.
that.
Oh, Go is
I haven't
such a
seen
good
it in
movie.
ages, but yeah, it was good.
Oh, it's so good. It was like the first time I ever saw Timothy Olyphant, and it's really an all-star cast actually that's in this film. But she was gorgeous in that.
The movie Go.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. So, like, this is what I'm talking about. She always had this weird smirk. And I was like, what's wrong with her face? She always is that weird
Yeah.
little,
I mean, yeah, I get what you're
crooked
saying
smile.
to some degree.
but like, and then me, like, I wasn't huge into Dawson either. Like, I wasn't like, oh, Dawson's like the hottest guy. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Dawson's okay. But when she got with Pacey, I was like, actually, I kind of get this couple. Like, I liked the Pacey couple better than Dawson. Like I was like, Pacey actually makes way more sense for her than Dawson. Dawson was too like,
Yeah.
I don't know, too rigid. Like there was.
I mean,
Pacey
looking
had
at
gone
these
through some
pictures
shit.
now compared to like what we see today, yeah, I don't know. I guess people could make an argument that they're mid. You know?
Okay, wait. No, wait. I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying this. Okay, look, you have to understand too. This girl, like, I know, like, kind of maybe awkward a little bit, but at least she was natural, right? Like,
Yeah,
she was a natural, cute girl
True.
next door, and she played the part perfectly, right? She
Yeah,
didn't have a
that's
bunch of
true.
surgery done,
did.
or
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was just a
Yeah.
natural, cute
Yeah.
girl.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody,
That's
for
true.
for the record, those people that you saw in the picture there, that used to be what attractive was.
Yeah.
Now things have. Yeah. Now things have. Now there's Photoshop filters. Now there's plastic surgery and Botox and other things
Now there's
too.
this. This
Better
is a good
lighting.
segue
Dear
to this.
God.
Now there's stuff like this, John.
I guess we have to talk about this now.
I mean, it's a good segue.
It is a good segue because God.
What the fuck is this shit?
I want to say I'm surprised by this, but I'm just not.
Here's the thing.
Robert, what are you doing, man?
This guy was Batman. This guy was fucking Batman, and now he's wearing a dress.
It's all about it's all about shock value. That's all it is.
You know what, John? But like, you know what's so crazy about this is like, when I see this, I'm like, do they not know what's happening out there? Like, people are talking about the Epstein files, man. Like this looks like some shit from the Epstein files. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like if you're gonna do this, like you gotta wait until like that kind of stuff is out of the zeitgeist a little bit. But then they're like, you know what? Let's just pretend we're like in the Epstein files and just put out this. I mean, people are saying this is like an Andy Warhol kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of that's the vibe.
No. This is cope. This is all cope, man. Look,
I feel like that's cope too.
People had this weird thing in their head last year, right? When Trump won, they're like, "Oh, Hollywood's going to be different. The culture is going to be different. We're going to get back to men being men and women being women." Mm-hmm. Hollywood has literally doubled down since Trump has taken office.
It really does feel like that.
They have doubled down.
I don't like. I'm trying to think if there's been more based stuff that's come out since Trump has become president, or we've got the same amount of woke.
No, Hollywood has dug their heels into the ground, and they're like, "No, we're going to keep trying to make this happen." So
there was a couple things verbal, like. There was a couple, like Disney was going to put out some gay characters, and then they like pulled the plug on that. And there was a couple like kind of like super woke stuff that was kind of like they pulled the plug.
Well, okay, Nina, the reason why that this happened or why Disney did that was because they got to start making some kind of money, right? Like they're still going to do the woke stuff, but they got to have something making money. Otherwise, they're just done, right? So they eased up, they put their foot off the gas just a little bit, right? Just so that they could get a little income coming in. But Disney's still doing shit like this too.
That's true. I mean, they are. Speaking of Disney, I did see Gina Carano is gonna be like fighting again. Did you guys see that? That
Ronda Rousey, man.
Yeah. Did you see that, John?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It was cool.
I mean, it's two women who are like out of their prime, but I mean, it should be a fun fight.
Is she still fighting? Is Ronda still fighting?
Oh no, she retired a long time ago. She was doing pro wrestling.
I don't know anything about fighters, guys. I don't know. Like,
yeah, she was doing pro wrestling for like a little while, and then they kicked her out. So
why did they kick her out? What happened?
She just was a pain in the ass to work with.
Oh, really? Is that what it was?
And they just parted ways with her. But no, here's the thing, man. I'm not gonna say this fight's gonna be a joke, but it is put together by the Paul brothers, by Jake and Logan Paul. So take that what you will. You know what I mean? If you guys saw that fucking Tyson fight with Jake Paul and Tyson, then just understand same people are doing this fight.
Yeah, but didn't they do another fight that was kind of successful? What was the other fight that they did that was successful? Not the Logan Paul one, not the Tyson
You mean Jake
one.
Paul?
Yeah, I mean Jake Paul and Tyson, not that one, but they did one and like one after, and that one was pretty successful, wasn't it? There
Oh,
was
is that the
another
one where Jake Paul got knocked out?
Yes, that
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, but it did well because he got knocked out, and people wanted to see him get knocked out, right?
Yeah, he did. It like that one was glorious because he got knocked out the same time as Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate got knocked out in another fight.
Oh, that was a great weekend.
That was great. That
was
but
a
you know
great
what?
weekend.
I will say Gina's looking great in this because she was like, you know, a little bit heavier.
She got a little
I
thick.
would say. Yeah,
She got a little
thick. And then now she looks fit. Like she looks like she's been putting in the work.
Well, and also Gina is gorgeous, man. Let's not even try to pretend. Even when she's thick, she's pretty gorgeous.
She looks fantastic. I mean, like she looks really good. So I you know, I'm for this. Obviously, I'm rooting for Gina. So hopefully she'll win. But back to that monstrosity, and we're gonna come to your Rumble rants, Matthew Hammond, in just a second. So this whole thing. Now they are doing a bit of like a weird horror movie together. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but so they have a movie coming out together. I forget what it's called. It's called. Hold on, let me look.
I mean, it's a horror film about a drag queen.
No, that's why I'm surprised about this. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is because I actually watched the trailer and what's this guy's name again? Something Patterson.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. I watched the trailer and I usually hate trailers. You guys know that. I'm not a trailer person. But then I watched this one and it was kind of interesting because it's about this couple that are like dating and then they get engaged and they get together with like a like a couple friend of theirs and they're like having fun and during the dinner they're like, well, let's play a game, like, you know, like couple games or whatever. And they're like, oh, let's talk about like things we've never done or things we've done or whatever, or like, you know, kind of like never have I ever kind of thing.
Right.
And then the girl says something that she's done that like the whole friend group is like, and like they all like start judging her. And then her relationship with Robert Pattinson like basically falls apart because of him finding out about whatever this is. So I was like it sounded like a really interesting movie. I think it's called The Drama. I believe this movie that I'm talking about is called The Drama.
You know, okay, but here's the thing. This kind of promotion, this promo does not help their movie.
No, because the trailer was already pretty good and it didn't have anything like this in the trailer. That's why I'm kind of like surprised. I'm like, why would you do this? Because it just makes your movie look weird. Because that one is kind of like, I think it's a comedy drama, this new movie that I'm talking about. But speaking of absolute weirdos, we're going to be joined by Mr. Nick Rekieta as well. So.
Rick, that is the best warm handoff ever. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? Thanks for having me on. Sorry, my internet decided to go down.
No, it's okay. I was saying how you have Mexican internet tonight. It's all good.
It'll work sometimes.
We were just talking about this really strange. Wait, did he freeze already, or is it just me?
I'm
no,
not
you're
here.
fine. Everything's fine.
You're good. You're good.
It's your fault.
Okay,
It's
that
all
was
you.
my Mexican internet. Okay, never mind. We were just talking about this very weird photo shoot thing that came out.
This looks good. I agree with it.
You might be the only one, man.
So like, yeah, so the movie I'm talking about is called The Drama. That's what
whatever
it's
it
called.
is.
I mean, Zendaya looks pretty good.
She does.
It actually looks pretty
Usually.
good.
But Zendaya always looks good.
That's,
I mean, I do.
actually,
I
no, you're
think
right.
so.
She does.
I actually really like Zendaya, so I'm like,
I do
Who's
too.
the other woman?
that's Batman.
Yeah.
That's our Batman.
Oh my god. It's Batman. Can you believe this? It's terrible.
Is anything shocking anymore? Are we not all just like inundated? Like, have we had enough?
So I'm gonna tell you why this doesn't work, right? On a few levels, but I guess people have to know their past to know the present. Back in the day, right, when Bowie, when Prince, when they were doing this androgynous thing, there was still a certain masculinity to these guys, right?
Mhm.
And also, it was just kind of like a fringe thing, right, to be androgynous back in those days and be a superstar and all that, right? You look at the guys like, David Lee Roth and just the whole glam rock thing, and they were still men, right? They jazzed it up a little bit, but they were still men.
They just
Yeah.
like tight pants.
Yeah, right. Tight leopard pants, the whole
And
deal,
like
right? The big hair,
eyeliner. There
The
was like
problem is now,
they
though-
were really big into
makeup.
eyeliner.
right?
Yeah.
Eyeliner, the whole deal, right? But it was still like, okay, that's cool. They're just being edgy, right? They're being edgy. The problem is this isn't really edgy anymore. Now it's just like, oh, he just must be gay, right? Like, no, I mean really, because everything's gay now, right? So this is just
It feels like somebody trying to be edgy. Like, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's
It's
yeah.
just-
Sean,
but
I
is it
agree.
even edgy anymore though? Is
That's
it
what I'm
edgy?
saying. It's not like
I
it
don't
just
think
doesn't
so.
even like, okay, whatever. I don't know. Like,
It's-
I'm not saying I approve by any stretch. It's just like I just don't feel any like, oh my gosh, what a man dressed like a woman,
Right,
Like,
right.
it's just like, oh, like we see this every day.
Yeah, I agree, John. It feels like they're trying to be edgy, which makes it not edgy and actually makes it the opposite. Like it makes it like super cringe because you're like, oh
Yeah.
man, you're trying too hard. Like you're just trying way too hard. But also, like I said, like we have the Epstein files just dropping, man. Like you really don't need to do this. Like you really don't need to do this right now. Nick,
What is the photo shoot like? What's the theme here? Like
I don't know.
We don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out because it's like some of the frames Zendaya looks like normal, and this one it looks like it's supposed to be like a Lolita thing, which is weird.
The other one, the other frame, this one was really weird where she's like lying on the ground. And well, this one, she's got that like mask on her face. That's like some freaking shit from Eyes Wide Shut. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm very
disgusting.
offended by the
What's going
white
on?
face. I don't like that at all. White face is very offensive. I worked hard for this privilege.
where's the one where she's this one. Like she's like on the floor with like her legs all fucked up looking. Like I'm like, I don't know what she's doing. Like I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
I think that's the point. Is just like it's so. It just
Oh,
feels
right.
it's
Oops.
meant to feel bizarre.
So like
this is what I meant to do.
you know, like you get this thing with art where someone comes up with a meta. They used to call it like a medium or a genre. Not really. You know what I mean? But like you'd have avant-garde art or abstract art or impressionist art. And so like Monet comes out with impressionist art when he paints everything with these dots. And it's like the world up close is much messier than the world from far away. And it has a message and a meaning. And he starts to instill it into all these everyday scenes. And it's really meaningful and impactful. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I can do impressionist art because I can make things out of dots." It's like, well, yeah, but you didn't come up with why. You're not capturing the S. You're just doing it to mimic the style. But that's not. That's like you're taking a photocopy of like a 3D object. And you're saying it's the same thing because it's like, no, I can mimic the layer. And that's what this looks like to me. Cause like, it's got that jerky style, it's got some like Warhol to it. But a little bit of like terror added in, but I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose is. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn from it or glean from this thing.
Here
They're
it
both
is.
androgynous. I don't know.
This
I
is
think
what you're
it's
supposed to
all
glean.
about press for their movie. I think that's what it is. Like, oh, let's
Yeah.
just do something a little shocking to try to get some press for our movie. I think that's
style defying. Yeah, that's great. Let's do that. Yeah, I was style defy school. No one gave me an award.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like when these modern artists like, you know, basically like shit into their hands and throw it on the wall and call it art, right?
Yeah.
And trying to pretend that they're Basquiat all of a sudden, right? Just because like they made this mess on the wall. That's what this feels like. This feels like modern art where it doesn't make any sense. And for some reason, though, like to the elite, they praise it because it's, I don't know, avant-garde, like he said, but at the same time, it's just shit.
I don't really know if anybody's praising it though.
Oh,
I don't think
I'm sure
anybody
people
is.
on the
It's
left
wonderful.
are praising it pretty hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe the lefty.
I could see
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Robert
lefty.
Pattinson's in touch. He's in touch with his femininity, right?
The funny thing is, like, this happens on the right too, but it's really easy to identify on the left because it always happens with art, and it always happens with art that's kind of trash. Is that the left is very good at sounding like they care about something,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
and
God.
because it's in vogue to care about something. At least in a particular circle or clique that tends to be countercultural, or at least it's been that way for the past couple decades. And so what they'll do is automatically embrace that which is counter-normative. And it's like, going back to what I was saying earlier, though, they don't know why. They don't know the purpose of the counter-normative look. I mean, this is just attention grabbing, like you said, promote the movies. Okay, like I get
one.
it. I don't know.
See,
how it
this
promotes it.
article is saying that this it signals an unconventional approach to their promotional rollout for their upcoming A24 romantic dramedy, The Drama. The visuals launch marks significant shift from collaborators as they prepare for a busy theatrical season together. So that's pretty much it. Like, it really is not doing anything except promoting that movie, which
Read
what
that
I
next
said, like,
paragraph.
it has nothing to do with the movie.
Well, let me
Yeah.
ask you a question, Nina, right? Like,
Okay, this one.
I'm a straight man, so I really don't know the answer to this, but I know there's a lot of women who consider Robert Pattinson to be hot, right? Or a good looking guy. It could be like, you know, women who grew up with Twilight and, you know, thought he was dreamy and all this other shit, right?
He had
Uh,
a James Dean appeal to him.
Looking
when
at
he was
him
younger.
like this,
Mm.
is that hot?
This kills it. This
Is that
kills
hot
it,
for
man.
you?
No, listen. It like I talked about this before. At least this is for me personally. When I find out a dude is gay or does gay stuff or just like happens to like, you know, dress like a woman, even if they're like the hottest guy in Hollywood, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm out. Like, ugh.
So wait, even if Henry Cavill, like, you know, did drag, you're out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
do it.
most women are turned off
I
by
will
that.
stop jerking off to Henry Cavill if he does that.
The only time it's acceptable is if they're wearing a kilt,
Sure.
and even that needs to be in an appropriate setting, like not like I'm just wearing a kilt with high heels, let's say. Like, no.
Yeah.
You know
Does
what I mean?
does this point to? I don't know. It's interesting because, you know, if a woman dresses like a man, it's not really, you know, a man will find that woman still to be hot. I would assume, right?
Yeah.
So does this point to there being some sort of superiority, with some natural superiority with men? Because for a man to dress like a woman, it takes him down.
Okay, well,
You get what I'm saying?
wardrobe
Mm.
for each of the genders is different. Women are curvy and sensual and sleek and streamlined, and they, you know, like there are no protrusions or protuberances on their bodies, and
Sure.
they're very appealing in that way. Men are more utilitarian, just you know, in naked aesthetic, and so then wardrobe becomes for women a question of like accentuation or concealing, like for a purposeful concealment of shape to tease what's underneath. But for men, wardrobe is its status. It reflects either your profession, your trade, or the level of organization and preparedness in your life. A guy who I've talked to so many women who said like a guy in $1,000 outfit is immediately attractive because they want to know like what kind of person can put together $1,000 outfit. And that type of person is probably well put together in other areas of their life. Now that's a lie, like half the time.
Yeah.
But like that's what it does. It short circuits this thing, and so it goes, okay, so a man who's dressed either in some sort of, like just typically a suit. It's been the same style since 1930. So you have a man in a suit. That means business. That means professional. That means not. This is if you read it was 2 paragraphs down from what you had read. Nina, it says it's blend of high fashion, but this isn't high fashion at all.
It isn't at all.
No.
What it is, though, is it's separated from something by the elite. Only actors, models, and musicians dress like this because everybody else has to go to work, right?
Yeah.
And so it's in a way, though, it's a different type of abstraction. Rather than being the $1,000 suit that indicates organization and preparedness and some sort of base, it instead represents a separation and a higher status. Like automatically, it just automatically goes, oh, that person must be important. Because who else would wear a ripped up, grease stained, tank top?
No. Actually, Nick, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit, right?
Okay, yeah, do it.
Only because you're right on the part of him being if he's wearing a suit, he's probably professional. He probably has his shit together. Women connect with that. I agree with that. But there's also something about a guy who wears the tank top, jeans, gets his hands dirty, a mechanic, right? He works with his hands, right? Or the lumberjack who fucking chops wood, right?
Yeah.
There's something manly about that, right? So it kind of works. It works on both levels with that. You know what I mean?
It's like the firemen, the police officer, women are attracted to men in uniforms.
Yeah,
Yes,
stuff
yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
Now, here's the thing. If you're wearing a fucking kilt, you better be holding a sword and a shield. Otherwise, you're just wearing a skirt.
That's what I'm saying. If you're wearing
Mel Gibson.
That's what I'm saying. If you're wearing the kilt with high heels, like no, just stop it. Like that's not.
You better be holding a fucking axe in your hand, dude, because otherwise you're wearing a skirt.
No, man. I'm gonna fully agree with you on that. The suit has been the sign of professionalism since, like I said, since the forever. It's been that way for a long time, which is weird because it was kind of basic attire for a long time as well. But
what the hell is this?
This is part of the photo shoot.
What am I looking at? What is this?
This is part of the photo shoot. This is what I'm saying. Like this looks like something from the freaking Epstein files.
They're absolutely achieving what they set out to do because we're looking at it. If it was like normal, if these were just normal photos of these people, we would never be looking at them.
Yeah, we wouldn't be talking about it. That's true.
They could just wear swimsuits and I'd look at both of them. Like, like they're both conventionally attractive.
It's weird, man.
And that's the point. Like that's what they want to get out of this is like you to look at it, and it's almost like a Zygarnik effect because it's like it's not quite right. So it just strikes you, in that way.
I just realized he was wearing a dress in this too. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, but you know what, John? But you know what it doesn't do? It doesn't make people want to go see your movie.
No, but it gets people like the thing is like it still gets people talking and that's I think that's the main aim of it, really.
Yeah, like to Verbal's point, I watched the trailer and I'm usually not a fan of trailers. And I thought did a good job in the trailer. I was like, hey, I'm really interested in what's gonna happen in this movie. Like, what is this secret that she lets out? I want to know. Then I saw this photo shoot and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna wait for streaming. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like the commercial for the movie already did the job of getting me to want to see the movie, and now this has made me not want to see the movie. So I don't know. Like, was this smart? I'm not really sure.
I think if
it worked for them.
If you're an A24, like the A24 crowd is going to go out and see this movie. The people that really, they like the A24 movies. That's for sure. Yeah, no, I don't know. I guess the other thing is like, would that movie be something that is going to interest, the average or regular person out there?
Yeah, but the thing
Hey.
is with A24 is that's not for the average everyday person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What's A24? Can you guys explain
A24 is a
that?
production company. They're like, you know what they are? They're the new what was that Harvey Weinstein company back in the 90s?
Miramax?
They're the new Miramax, basically.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow, I knew that way too fast. That's like
I'm looking at their
useless
list
information in
of
my brain.
films, and I've seen so many of them.
Yeah, they're the new Miramax. They're the new like
I'm
indie
lying. I
darling
haven't
of
seen any of
Hollywood
them.
kind of thing. So
What are some of the movies, Nick?
Sing Sing, The Front Room, A Different Man, We Live in Time, Heretic, Queer. That one's about me. It's my
Heretic
biopic.
is good.
Y2K, The Brutalist, Baby Girl, Parth. With a nope, I
The
don't know which one
Brutalist
it
was
is.
nominated for an Oscar.
On Becoming
Oh
a
yeah, I
Guinea
heard
Fowl,
that.
Opus, Death of a Unicorn. That's a sequel to Death of a Salesman.
That was a weird one. Death of the Unicorn was a weird movie.
Warfare, The Legend of Ochi, Friendship, Bring Her Back, Materialists, Sorry Baby, and then there's some more. I don't know.
Bring
I haven't
Her
heard
Back.
of a
That sounds
single
familiar.
one of these movies.
Materialist was pretty good, actually.
Did I see Bring Her Back? Oh, I
The
tried to
Smashing
watch
Machine
Bring Her
is one
Back,
I've
and
heard
it
Bring Her Back
was
was a sequel to that other horror film they did.
yeah. I tried to watch that movie, and it was way too horrible. I was like, I'm turning this off. I turned it off pretty fast.
The
Like, I was like,
Materialist with Dakota Johnson and what's that asshole's
Chris
name?
Evans. Chris
the one-
Evans and Pedro Pascal. I
Pedro
think.
Pascal,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
That
That
was actually
asshole,
pretty
Chris
good.
Evans, Captain
Chris
America.
Evans, yeah.
yeah, I heard about that movie, and I actually wanted to watch it because I like the girl, and then
It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good.
but then I saw Pedro Pascal's face, and I was like, okay, I'm out. Like, so I didn't watch it.
You
So
know what's
it's
weird about
good?
Pedro Pascal? It's like as much as we despise him, like when you're watching him in the film, he's actually not bad. Like he does a
Like,
good
he's a
enough
good
job.
actor. Yeah.
You know what I
Fantastic
mean?
Four. He was actually good. Like
Yeah,
I was,
he does a
I
good
was
enough job.
surprised. I was like, dang. He actually did it. Like he actually pulled off Reed Richards.
I don't think he would. No, I did
I
not.
mean, yeah,
believe-
I thought he played it pretty good. Did you see Fantastic Four?
Yeah, I didn't buy his Reed Richards. I was like, ugh, I can't stand you. No,
Okay, well,
no, he didn't do it for me.
He's one of those people. It's kind of like Cynthia Erivo, right? Like watching her in Wicked.
Yeah.
I can't stand her personally, but in Wicked, she was actually pretty good. So it's like,
Yeah, in Wicked, she was good. It's like, and you can't really like. I don't like her either, but it's like you just can't stop by like being drawn to that because she's such a good singer. So you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like wow, you do have talent. Like there's just no denying that. Like, and in Wicked too, like you can accept her for being a freak because she's a witch
Yeah.
and she's got like those long nails. Like in that setting, you're like, okay, like this works. But when she's on the red carpet and she's doing all those creepy things, you're like, okay, like you're not supposed to be alpha like in real life.
but it's
Well-
also
well-
weird. It's also weird when you think about the fact that she looked better in the film than she does in real life.
Yeah,
She looked better as a green witch,
she did.
right? Than
It's
as a
'cause of
black
the
woman
hair.
in real
It's
life.
because of the hair. It's because in the movie she had hair. Hair
Well-
really helps.
Well, she had hair, she had eyebrows, she had
She looked like a human being. Go
Yeah.
ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
no. All I was gonna say was even that stuff. It makes you wonder just how many things are being done, like the weird stuff that was going on between her and Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Mhm.
Are these just are they creating a buzz? Are they creating, viral clips to get attention for their movies, for people to just talk?
Oh,
And I
that's
think,
that's absolutely what they're doing.
I think
yeah.
so.
and,
yeah.
and so that's what I think a lot of this stuff is. A lot of it is, some of it's meant to outrage you, some of it's meant to surprise you, some of it is meant to make you go, oh, like this, kind of be disgusted by it. But it seems like they're just an economy attention, or an attention economy that we're living in.
Mm, yeah, that's a really good point. I like that attention economy. Real quick, let me get these two Rumble rants that I haven't gotten from Matthew Hammond. He said, for $1 Dante, I want Dante to play into the racial insecurities of the lefties. So he's telling you to do that.
Oh no, I'm going to, man. I've been missing out. I've left money on the table by not playing the race card. So best believe.
Yeah. And then also for $2, he says, "Do you remember Dawson's Creek alum Michelle Williams praised her abortion when she won the Golden Globe?" I do remember that. You have to wonder if it happened when she was underage on Dawson's Creek. Oh God, that's terrible.
Yeah, because I remember she was like the youngest of the cast, and but she seemed older than all the rest of them too at the same time.
I know. Wasn't that weird?
Yeah.
The way that she was like that. I never really liked her. Like, just you know what's so funny is when she came onto the cast, I had this like weird dislike of Katie Holmes for a long time. Like I was like, I don't get her. And then like that shifted to her, the other girl, and I was like, okay, now I get Katie. I don't get her. Like, like what is up with her? Like,
I mean, she's a good actress. She's a really good actress, but
she's all right.
She was married to Heath Ledger for a while.
Yeah, she was. She was. There was. Speaking of people who passed away, I did find out today that rest in peace. This dude here, Peter Green.
He's such a good actor, man.
Today, I remember him from The Mask.
Yeah,
he was the Mask guy.
He always plays the bad guy, like in every film he's in. He was in Pulp Fiction with the Gimp. Yeah, he's
the Pulp Fiction guy. But the circumstances around his death are really crazy.
Didn't he pass away a little while ago?
No, he passed away today, like just today.
Yeah, he shot himself with the gun.
Weird.
By accident, they're saying, but
yeah, they're saying it's an accident, and I feel like I don't know, man. This sounds kind of sus. Like I don't know, but it says he died after accidentally shooting himself.
I mean, it's not sus if he was, intoxicated, right? If he was drunk or high.
That's true. If
that kind of shit happens, man.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner in New York tells us Peter's official cause of death is a gunshot wound of the left axilla with injury of the brachial artery, and the manner of death has been classified as an accident. In other words, Peter accidentally shot himself in the armpit, and the bullet damaged the artery that's supposed to blood. Oh, that supplies blood to the arm.
That's a crazy place to shoot yourself, man.
Like, I wonder if it's one of those things where he had like an underarm holster. Yeah, and like he went to like take out the gun or reach for the gun, and it went off and like shot him.
The thing that bugs me about this is, like people will say, "Oh, this is why guns need to be regulated," or need gun control, all this other shit. The thing that bugs me is like, when you go buy a gun, there's no, okay, I will admit this because I own a gun, legally. They don't test your knowledge really of a gun. Like you have to take a written test to get your gun permit, but they don't really train you on how to handle your gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have all these fools out here who have a gun who have no idea how to really handle it, and they do dumb shit with their guns.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that this would not have happened if he had gun training, but then again, I mean, booze and alcohol, right? I mean, that doesn't help the situation.
No, that really doesn't help. It was funny for me because you guys, you know how I love my weed, but there were times where like, I keep my gun in my case and I kept a combination lock on it, right? So I'm like, look, if I can open this, then I'm sober enough, right? If I can't, that means that,
that's a good idea.
Either way.
Russell Hall for $2 says Peter Green's self Alec Baldwin. Ouch.
No, because Alec Baldwin did not kill himself. He killed somebody else.
Right.
That's true.
So it did happen December 13th. I just want to.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, look at that.
It was
the details. It's the details about how he died.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, you can see the date. Yeah, it's December.
Okay.
I just have to, because Nita told me it happened today, and I'm like, I beg to differ. I think I'm right on this one, and I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight.
Oh, good, man.
I'm so glad that you corrected me with the fake news. I blame TMZ.
Well, it might not be fake news.
No, it's just the details.
The
Yeah,
details.
coming out.
No,
came
you're
out
right.
today.
You're right. No, I'm really glad you corrected me on that. And also Angel the Aussie, thank you for becoming a member. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Very, very
It's a
cool.
shame, man. He was a good actor, good character actor.
Yeah.
He really was. And so was Robert Duvall, who also passed
Robert
away.
Duvall, yeah.
That was also that did not happen today. That happened the other day.
That guy's a living legend, man.
Yeah.
I think it's less tragic though with a guy like that because once you're like 80, 90,
He's like 95.
you live the good, you live
95.
the good solid life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was 95. That one was
yeah.
a lot less painful for me than Dawson. Like
Yeah.
Dawson, I freaking was crying because I was like, first of all, that's my childhood.
But also
Second of
he was only 48 years old.
Yeah, he was 48. Like he's basically like my husband's age. So
Yeah, he was a young cat, man.
It hit me really like badly because I was like, oh my God, like my husband's 48, and
Dude, I just turned 52 Monday. So for me, it's like,
oh my God.
yeah.
So crazy. Like it's like, and I fucking hate cancer. Like it just and then like you see him with his beautiful family and he has young kids. Robert Duvall's kids are like old now. He has like babies,
I think the thing that was the saddest for me about James Van Der Beek was the fact that medical bills dried up his finances, man, and
I know
he was selling off shit to pay for his cancer treatments, and you hate to see that,
Yeah, but like what was incredible about that is that they came out, like people came out in full and like made his GoFundMe go up to like $2 million. I think it passed $2 million.
He has 6 kids, man.
Yeah. And like I know like Steven Spielberg donated like $25,000 to his GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
Saldana, she helped. Yeah. No, it was great that people came out and helped him out.
Yeah,
those family out.
And again, you feel good about it because he was a good guy. It's like
yeah. It's too bad Nick dropped off because I was going to bring up that other topic for him, but hopefully he'll be back. I think his internet's probably just giving him some issues.
I think Nick might have been kidnapped by Somalis.
Or some type of Hollywood agent that wants him to dress in a woman's outfit.
But also he's in Minnesota, so there's a lot of crazy shit going on in Minnesota.
Oh,
right
shit. That's right. He is.
That's why I said the Somali thing, because he's like in Minnesota right
now. Oh my God. Oh no. Nick, stay safe. That's crazy.
Minnesota is a shit show, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, I hope you're okay, Nick. Okay, let's talk about this thing here, because this is part of the main topics. There is a major Bond casting rumor going on with Jacob Elordi, or what? How do you say Elordi? Yeah. Who might be the next James Bond.
What? He's British. He's good looking, and he's like 6'3" or something. 6'4".
I don't think he's British. Is he British?
I thought he was British. I thought he had an accent, but
I don't know. I don't know if he's British. Hold on, let me Google it.
But either way, he's a good looking dude, and he's like 6'3". So you know what? And they're not race swapping. I'm all for.
No, he's not British. He's Australian.
Okay. I know he had an accent.
He's Australian, mate.
I mean, Sean Connery was fucking from Scotland. I mean, but he played James Bond, so
that's true. He did, and he's one of the best James Bonds. But it's not official yet, apparently. But there is a big, like, it's a heavy rumor going around now that the Amazon has offered the job to him. So I guess we're just gonna have to see if he accepts. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this.
I mean,
I wanted Cavill.
You wanted who?
I wanted Cavill.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen with Cavill, man. And look, to be fair, Cavill has a lot on his plate right now.
That's true.
He has Highlander, he has Warhammer. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on.
That's true.
Also, Jacob Elordi is hot commodity in Hollywood right now. He's probably the hottest actor, young actor anyway. I think this is a smart choice if they can get him.
Is he the guy in the new Wuthering Heights?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like he is I mean, he was, as you say, hot commodity like this Valentine's Day. Because I think that movie made like massive amounts of money.
All from women and gays, but yes.
And they'll probably go and see it, 3 or 4 times too. That's
Oh my god.
the women push Titanic.
Dude,
2 billion
to crazy
mark.
levels.
Yeah.
I watched Titanic at least 3 times, so that's true.
In the theater.
Yeah, in the theater.
That's insane. I don't know if
I-
I've ever seen a movie 3 times in the theater.
Oh, dude. I saw Batman, Michael Keaton. I saw that movie at least 12 times in the theater.
That's fair. That's fair. especially at that time. Especially at that time.
John, I was
insane.
13 and I was obsessed with Leonardo DiCaprio. Of course I was.
Who
gonna
wasn't,
watch
right?
that
Like
movie.
what girl wasn't obsessed with Leo?
I was
Yeah.
like, I had a shrine to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Sure. You were not the only one, I'm sure. Yeah.
I did blood magic. I was like,
That guy, man. You know what? I can say I knew him. I knew him before.
Leo got Nina into witchcraft.
I was like, okay, I'm
You can
willing
blame-
to
you
try
can blame
anything.
him.
I'm willing to try anything for Leo.
Instead
Yeah,
of
Leo-
trying to be a Hollywood actress,
Leo
Nina
and Brad
tried to
Pitt
take
were
the
just those
shortcut.
guys, man.
They really
Yeah, no, Brad Pitt back in the day was, yeah.
Yeah, they were just those guys, you know?
It was like guys wanted to be him, women wanted to be with him.
Yeah. Yeah. They had the world at their feet.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't the only one. Twice in the theater, right there. There you go.
Okay, well that's
There you go.
twice is one thing. 3 times, anything beyond that is like
Dude, these women were nuts for Leo, man. Like
Yeah.
Titanic, it made more money than it should have.
No, that was a moment in
Yeah.
the zeitgeist for sure.
The craziest thing is I remember in the movie theater, like my first watch through, and like being like, it first of all, it was a packed theater. Like it was sold out. All 3 shows that I went were sold out. And when I like at the end of the movie, like, when the lights would turn off and like, you could see everyone, like I was like bawling my eyes out throughout the whole movie. And then I was like, I don't want people to see me look so ugly because I've been ugly crying for Leo. I'm like, I don't want people to see me look this bad. And I was like, 13. And I'm just like, oh God, I'm gonna look terrible. And then the lights come on, and there was not a dry eye in the house. Most women like didn't know, I guess, what they were signing up for. So they had like mascara just running down their face. Like everybody looked like freaking Harley Quinn. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But it made me feel really good because I was like, oh, I'm not the only one that cried. On the second and third viewing, though, most women did not have makeup on because women caught on that this was going to be an ugly cry kind of situation, and like they just weren't wearing the makeup to the theater, the eye makeup. So it was an interesting experience. But this is the guy. Like this is going to be James Bond, maybe.
When you looked at each other in character, what sort of things came up for you?
There was a few moments looking at each other in character, particularly on the moors, when we would be standing alone, sort of waiting for us.
Hold on.
Particularly on the moor.
Okay, let's judge for a second here because I know they're going to change his look, but my God, like this hair needs to go.
Well, that's not going to be the Bond.
Yeah, that won't be the look.
This has to change.
I mean, I personally I like the idea of just going with an unknown because that's what, like close to unknown. Even Daniel Craig, when he was chosen for Bond, wasn't really that popular of an actor.
Right.
So this guy is a little bit on top of the world right now, but that's just my 2 cents. I think it just allows you to. I as far as the identity, but then again, I don't watch a whole lot of stuff with him, so I've seen him in Euphoria.
I haven't seen him anything.
Yeah, Euphoria is like where I know him from.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm open to it. I mean, if you got Denis Villeneuve directing, okay, hey, I trust that guy.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I'm gonna put a poll. This is for the ladies mainly, but I mean, if you're a dude, and you're especially if
Who's
you're
into this
gay,
kind of thing?
yeah, go ahead and vote. But I'm asking is, wait, what's this guy's name again? Jacob
Elordi.
Elordi, Jacob Elordi, hot enough for Bond?
Well, I don't even think it's a matter of hot. You know, I think it's a matter of
Oh, it is.
no. I mean, because like Daniel Craig. Do you think of Daniel Craig as being like, especially when they originally casted him? Like, did he necessarily strike you as hot? I
Yeah,
Okay.
because
No,
he was very handsome. Like
yeah.
Daniel Craig was a handsome man.
Very manly. Very manly.
That's the thing with him. It's like I think him is more masculine, which I guess women would translate to handsome.
And this is what I mean about this guy. Like he's very twinky. Like I'm like
that's kind of where I'm like.
Actually, he's not. He's a big dude. He's not twinky.
He's big, but
he looks twinky.
Even with Sean Connery, I think masculine.
You know, this is the same guy who played Frankenstein, right? On Netflix, the new one with Oscar Isaac and
but even in his Frankenstein was great, but like so that at least I know he can act. But I wouldn't say he was hot.
No, not hot, but I mean, he's not a twink.
He's a monster in Frankenstein. Like, what do you want me to say?
No, I'm saying he's not a twink.
He's not a twink. Yeah.
Well,
when I think twink, I think Ezra Miller. Right, I think of guys like that, right? Tom Holland is kind of a twink.
But
I don't see this guy as a twink.
Work. I don't think my Q&A work.
He does have the stature. I mean, if he's 6'3", then he probably could afford to put on a little bit more muscle, but
which he probably could with Hollywood workouts and the way they train people. I mean, look at Chris Pratt, man.
Yeah.
Like Chris Pratt was fat, dude.
No,
yeah, he was a big guy.
Yeah.
But
no, he's already looks like he's probably in decent shape.
I feel like having fat dude though is better than twinky dude because he just seems a little too
skinny.
Yeah, not just skinny. It's not about the skinny. It's about it's just the allure, man. It's his face. Like he just looks he's a little too pretty boy.
Okay.
I
see what you're saying.
I don't know if you know what I mean. Like it's like he's not like macho enough. He's not like
he would look.
Now there's the Pierce Bronson James Bond as well, where he's not necessarily like very physical in terms of his stature, but there is, he's got the aura, I guess you could say.
I mean, and you could say that about Roger Moore. You could say that about Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, James Bond's not a big guy. He's just,
he's just my favorite dude. Though. That's my Bond. Like Pierce Brosnan is my Bond. Like I'm when I think Bond, that's the one that comes into my brain. And also, I just think I just think that was the image of Bond when I would think of Bond because I just think he's like so handsome, so masculine, like in every aspect possible. Maybe like Roger Moore would be like the next one after that.
Well, and that's my Bond because I grew up with Roger Moore. So
yeah, but like I think that's the closest though. Like was like the look wise, like Roger Moore and then Brosnan, like because Connery was a very different look than Brosnan and Roger Moore. But I'm trying to pull up a better picture of him. Like, oh God, I'm trying to get into this, and then I see these kind of pictures, and I'm like, I can't. No. See, like I don't know. There's just something about him that just doesn't scream.
Well, again, if he puts on more muscle, I think he'd be okay.
Maybe it's the muscle factor. It could be.
I think so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think there's better choices out there, but if they went with him, I wouldn't be.
That's not the best picture for him. Like he's got this like dopey smile. Like
I'm trying here. I'm trying here. Here we go. I'm trying to find a good picture.
Also, are they going with the younger Bond?
I'm guessing. I mean, this would be a younger casting for sure, because it's definitely not old man Bond. Although I think they should make Pierce Brosnan old man Bond. I would like that. It's not his young face. It's his young face.
Maybe,
I
yeah,
think
because Bond like he is in his 30s.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just too young. Like maybe that's what is like. That's what my problem is. Maybe it's not even his twinkiness, because I did love him in Frankenstein, and now I know he can act, because I mean I love that movie. I thought.
Unless they're going with like a James Bond Begins kind of thing, where he's becoming Bond, right? So he needs to be younger,
right? Like he just became Bond.
Yeah,
I guess that would make sense.
Like
I
he
guess.
just got his 00 status, kind of thing.
Yeah. There he is. Here's another photo. I don't know. You know who I think would have been hotter? Like now that we're like thinking about Bond. I'm just saying, like right now in the but then again, he's not really British, so I don't know if it would. But not that this guy is British, but at least he's got an accent. I think they wanted someone who can at least do the accent. But I was thinking that guy, the new guy in Total Recall, what's his name?
Total Recall?
Or is it Total Recall? It just remade Running Man.
You're thinking Running
Man.
Oh, Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell. He's hot.
Yeah, but he's blonde, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but you could dye his hair.
Craig was blonde.
Actually, you're right. Craig was blonde. That's right. Never mind.
But yeah, I don't think Powell fits. He just doesn't. It doesn't work.
He doesn't fit for Bond. Is it just because he's like American? Maybe he's too American.
I think he's too American.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's
when I see Glenn Powell, I think cowboy. I don't really think like.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. He's very rustic looking.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Well, there it is, people. The poll so far is Jacob Elordi hot enough for Bond. I called him Elordi, but it's Elordi. And 11% say yes, and 89% say no.
Ooh.
So far. So yikes. He's not hot enough. He's not.
Well, it's I don't think it's the hot thing. I just think it's like, can you see this guy as Bond? Because you don't want, like, Bond shouldn't be too hot either.
Well, no, Bond does need to be a ladies' man, though. All right, he needs to be
does.
What? No, he absolutely needs to be hot. Like, that's his whole thing. He's like I
get what you're saying. Okay,
masculine.
I don't think hot is the word, though. I think he's got to be
masculine.
But also he's just got to have that aura. Like, he's got to encompass a few different things. Like, if he's just hot, there's a lot of guys out there that women will find hot, but they would never fit the category of Bond.
Right.
That's true, John. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's like an aura. Like, there's this thing that you're like, oh, when I see you, like, yes, you could be Bond. Like,
See,
like that,
I mean, with that said, though, like, I'm trying to, I'm racking my brain, and I'm like, I don't know who I would choose.
Because, like, when I think of Connery, or I think of like Dalton, I don't particularly think this guy's got, like, he's got a pretty face. He's got that, like, pretty face.
Yeah.
When I think of Connery or Dalton, or even Craig to some extent, they don't got like that pretty boy face.
No, they're men.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't like women found Pierce Brosnan to be pretty hot.
Amazing.
Guess, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know he played in a show, Remington Steele, and then that's why he became up for the role, but he's not. I guess it's all. Well, I'll let as far as women go, I'll let you guys. You guys can determine what's hot and what's not, I guess.
But I will say this though: if Sydney Sweeney is the Bond girl, I'm all in.
You know what, Verbal? That's a great transition into our next topic, which is Sydney Sweeney. We're gonna talk about it. Hey, what's up? Latino Slant is in the house.
He can't be gay.
He can't be gay.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what? I love that. Paulie, do you want the link? You can come hang out with us if you want. I'll
I
send you a
totally agree.
link.
He cannot be gay.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Wait, is this guy gay?
I don't
Wait,
think
like,
so.
I feel like everybody's gay in Hollywood now, so I don't know anymore.
Well,
I'm like,
everybody's gay for pay in Hollywood. Yes.
is this guy gay? Is this guy gay too? I don't
He
know.
might not be gay. But he might be gay for pay.
Oh my god, what does that mean? Gay
It
for
means
pay?
you're normally not gay until someone gives you money, and then you become gay
Oh.
all of a sudden.
Wait, so is he like? Is this guy gonna become? Oh, like is this guy gonna pull like another Robert Pattinson?
Well,
on
he
us?
played in a movie where he was gay. That's why I said gay for pay. He played a movie where he was very gay. And
Oh God, what movie was that?
oh my God, it was like nominated for an Oscar. I forgot which movie it was, but it was like,
What?
yeah, it was not good. But
Oh no.
yeah, no, he was very gay, and so that's what I'm saying. Like he'll play a gay part, but I don't think he's gay in real life, to my knowledge.
Hold on.
I wish I remember the name of the movie, but it came out like 2 years ago.
Wait, who was this?
This guy.
What is this
Oh,
movie
okay.
called? I need to look it up.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the film, but yeah.
Okay, let me look up this movie. Movie where Jacob Elordi is gay. It's called Swift Horses. Oh God.
Yeah.
It's
Who
a
was that
pretty
movie?
it's a pretty new movie.
No.
Oh
This
my
is another
God,
movie.
he's so. Oh my God, this just turned me off. This is not good. No
Okay, so he
bueno.
definitely can't be Bond in your eyes.
So here's the thing. Whatever I had is gone now. Like it's gone. It's done for me.
Just totally killed your lady boner, huh?
I was really trying there. Like I was like really trying. And then, and then you see stuff like this and you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't think he's good for Bond. That's it. We're done.
Like
Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out
this
too
is
now.
it.
I'm like,
I'm out.
yeah, maybe
Daniel
not.
Craig, I think he played the gay guy after he was done with Bond.
Yes, he did. Knives
I
Out.
think
Was it Knives Out or
Well, I think he
That's
did that
Glass
movie.
Onion?
I think he did that movie Queer. So I'm
That's
assuming he was
okay.
gay in it, but yeah.
I
I
don't
understand.
mind it. Like I don't mind you like, doing gay stuff like after you do Bond, but like before, nah. I'm over it already. I'm like, and I'm like, this is like really gay. Like it's not even like, oh, like he just played a gay character in the movie.
Right.
He's
It's
doing,
not
straight up
like the
sex scenes.
Birdcage, right? Like
Yeah. Like it's not like okay, he's doing like straight up sex scenes in the freaking gay movie. Like so, I'm like,
you know what? Maybe he is gay in real life.
maybe he's gay. Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that, but
Nothing wrong with it.
Radar was going off.
maybe that's what it was, John. Maybe that's what it was.
It's like for whatever reason,
kind of feminine.
you're like this guy. Like he's attractive, but it just doesn't.
Nina's gaydar is like the fucking Force, man. She's like a Jedi who could just detect.
I was like, there's something going on here. I don't know what it is.
You remember The Office?
What? Which one?
Well, the one where Jim had that gaydar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That he says Dwight.
Right? Yeah. Dwight is getting all freaked out.
Dude, that's so funny because it makes me think of like I'm like I was trying really hard. I'm like, there's something wrong. And also, like, I felt the same thing about his movie Wuthering Heights because there's a lot of like my girlfriends are like, oh my God, this movie is so hot. And like he's so hot. I'm like, there's just something about this guy that I just can't.
You felt a disturbance in the Force.
Yeah, exactly. I can't go there. Like, and now I'm starting to understand why Margot, what's his name, Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Why she's like okay with and why her husband was okay with her doing all that stuff. Because if this guy's gay, then it's like he's safe then. Like,
That's fair. That is fair.
Like because you think about that. Because I was like, how could like her husband be okay with like that amount of sex scenes? Hold on, let's see now.
I just don't understand how that works. Like,
Well, I can tell you right now, it's not nearly as sexy as people think it is, man. Especially when you got like, you know, 3 like fat guys hovering over you with a boom mic.
True.
Yeah, you know, and
Okay.
you know, 2 other guys holding a camera on you. Sex scenes in movies are not sexy.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
some of them though, it's just like, yeah, your wife is just kissing another man. I don't know.
No, that is I can do it, but yeah,
I know.
it's
Like, it takes a special talent to be like, I'm okay with that. Like, it's fine.
Yeah. And she seems to really be enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I know she's acting. I understand that she is acting, but it's a part of
It's like, you know what? So, okay, so apparently I'm wrong. According to Google AI, Jacob Elordi has not publicly identified as gay and has a public history of dating exclusively women.
okay, so then he's gay for pay.
Yeah, he's gay for pay. He's romantically linked to figures like Zendaya, which is kind of weird because Zendaya has been dating Tom Holland forever. They're engaged now. Kaya Gerber and Olivia Jade. Rumors about his sexuality often stem from his roles on-screen performances, but they are not based on his personal life. I feel like that kind of gives me Pedro Pascal dating vibes, which means he's gay, like in real life. That it kind of, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Pedro's a little bit more obvious about it.
Pedro though, like if you read about his dating history, it's like all these women that are like, oh yeah, we love him, but he's like, we're just friends. Like, you know, like, yeah, it's like
he's a shopping buddy.
You know, I would love to go shopping with Pedro Pascal. That would be fun. That's like, I think the only
he probably has great taste.
He really does. But let's also discuss who we think should be cast as a Bond girl. My vote is
Sydney Sweeney all the way.
Sweeney.
Yeah, there's not even a.
I'm gonna.
You're pushing back on this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try just for.
Real quick. Or Anna de Armas, either one.
Okay, well, she was already in the last one, but
yeah.
Just that.
Go ahead, John.
No, I'll push. The only reason I'll push back is because it's, just for the sake of the show, because I wouldn't mind seeing it, but the show would get a little bit boring if we don't have a little bit.
If we all think the same thing.
Sure.
Yeah. So the only reason I'd be against it is just because it just kind of like seems so obvious. I almost feel like she probably would, she'd be good for the movie. Don't get me wrong. She'd probably be good for the box office. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit something other than the white flavor, I guess is what I'm saying.
Oh no, hey, I feel you.
You know, and I mean, at least something, you know, a little something else.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Spice.
You're not wrong.
So
you know what? I would if we're going for flavors here, I would prefer like an Asian flavor myself.
There you go.
You know, it would be nice to see a hot Asian chick as a Bond girl. I don't think we've had that, like, because usually like the Bond girls like
die another day, but
yeah, but Asian girls are usually the evil ones. They're not like the actual Bond girls. They're like the evil.
I have a name. Well, I can't remember her name, but you'll know the actress, and because she was in Mission Impossible. The chick that played Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy.
She's great.
I think she would be an amazing Bond girl.
I agree. I think she would be a good
I wish
Bond
I remember her
girl.
name offhand, but yeah, she would be really good.
As Mantis. No.
As Mantis.
It's hard to picture her without the antennas and the.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
No, she's a good-looking girl. She was hot in Mission Impossible.
Or the last ones, or the latest one.
Wait, what's her name again? I'm trying to.
It's Pom something. Pom, Pomme, Pomme, and I forgot her last name.
Yeah, I would say like having this photo though of Sydney Sweeney it's kind of enough to make me say yeah.
Or they can go full, they can go full Latina. I mean.
Okay, we'll go to Palm in a second. Let's watch this. Let's watch this really lovely snack review by Sydney Sweeney, who has launched her own underwear, lingerie company called Siren. And this is she's obviously modeling some of the outfits from Siren, including this extreme crop top, which is kind of weird and doesn't cover your cleavage or your boobs. That's great. I don't know what to say to this. So here we go.
A bunch of snacks, so I thought I would rate them for you.
Fruit, riot sour grapes. It's like a little terrifying. This is a mixed berry. It is what it advertises, but it's delicious. Green apple. Unreal flavor.
Third row.
Is this making you guys want to buy the candy? That she's eating?
Wait, is she eating?
John, do you want to try the candy she's putting in her mouth?
I don't think anybody's interested in the candy. Like,
I'm kind of interested in the candy.
The crunch.
You know what's
The
crazy?
juice.
You can make 2 hours of this, put in the theater, $1 billion at the box office.
There's your movie.
$1 billion box
Oh
office.
my God, can you believe
you have
that?
you get the ASMR headphones. The way she's talking, you know she's talking like that on purpose. You know she's totally.
100%.
Never actually got
Okay, so this is actually a Mexican snack. I see this all over Mexico, like at any store you go. It's like kind of like their version of hot Cheetos. It's pretty. They're really spicy.
on one of these before, but we're gonna try it.
Look at her face.
Wow. 10 out of 10. Whoa, spicy.
It is spicy.
Whoa. Okay, I'll come back for more snacks.
A bunch of snacks, so
There
I
you
thought
go.
I would.
So I feel like
I have no idea what the purpose of this video was, and I don't care.
It's for her. Like ultimately, again, it's like the other videos we saw. It's just like it's basically to promote her clothing line, I think, right? Or her lingerie.
yeah, it's her lingerie situation. And in fact, let's go to Instagram. I tried to do this last week and Instagram was down. Because her Instagram has been like on point recently.
Oh, her Instagram has been on fire for the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because she's doing a lot of the underwear modeling commercials.
She's a smart girl. I mean, people, they sleep on that, but she's very smart at what she does.
Oh, this is the first one that has a dude in it. Oh, there's like there's that outfit that we just saw. Marry me, fly free.
Here's my question: Will this look catch on? Right? Am I going to be at fucking like the grocery store seeing women wearing like that?
I could see the beach. I don't know. I mean, that'd be pretty. It's pretty bold for the shopping market, isn't it?
Right? I'm
You
at
know what?
7-Eleven and they're just like,
You know what? It depends on where you are. In Cancun, yeah, that's like an everyday outfit. Like you would wear.
is it
that.
really?
Yeah, because it's a beach town. Like you could wear this.
I'm living
It's
in the wrong
hot
place,
here,
man.
man. It's hot. People want to take their clothes off here. Like, crop tops and like short shorts are like a must here. So yeah, absolutely. I think it depends on where you live. You might not wear this like, going out to, I don't know, in like Vancouver, because I just don't think like it's too cold. Like you can't do that. But maybe in the summertime.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
definitely
know.
not seeing that in Denver for sure.
I don't know what the hell that is.
At least not till summer.
I mean, this is just like a bra commercial, I feel like, more than anything.
No, look, she's a very smart girl. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to sell her product. Her coming out with a lingerie line is kind of genius considering who she is.
Yeah. It is genius. Honestly, it's really smart. It's a really smart thing for her to do.
This is hand over fist money.
Yeah, but also because she's so young now, and like right now, Victoria's Secret is on the outs, especially with what happened with that guy being on the list or whatever. Like, women are constantly looking for new lines, new, lingerie, like, especially new brands so that they can, look sexy for their man. And this is going to be, it's just a good business move for her specifically because she knows she's a Hollywood actress that's not going to have her looks forever. So she needs to have
she's
a
very
business.
smart at what she does, man. And just because you brought it up, though, I have to say, how stupid do you have to be if you're the CEO of Victoria's Secret, man? You had it all. You had it all. You were the king of lingerie. You were the store that every woman went to, right? What made you decide that we're going to put fatties and guys in lingerie? Who came up with that? Who thought that was the idea?
I don't know.
Some woke 23-year-old.
It's the woke. Yeah, the wokies.
Working.
You talk about not knowing your customer base, man. That is insane to me.
I like these Stepford Wives ones that she's got going on.
Well, obviously I do too, but
do you guys think the black is better or the white?
I like the black, actually. But she looks good in white too.
She looks good
man,
in white.
There are no losers here. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, what do you know?
White or black, John? White or black?
I think in the setting, the white looks good, but you put her in that black in a red room. Fire.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. She's fun. Wait, I didn't watch this actual commercial. Let's watch it.
Hey, what's up, Paulie?
Hey, Paulie, we're just watching
up,
City Sweeney's new underwear commercial.
Oh, right in time.
Perfect timing. Genius.
Dude, even I was mesmerized by this commercial.
Genius.
I was like, what am I watching here?
Look, man, I've worked in marketing for like 20 years, and I'm telling you right now, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Know your audience. Keep it simple. This girl is a genius. She's
True.
Brilliant.
That was really good. God bless those jeans. Polly, what's going on with you? How you doing, man?
Hey, thanks for inviting me. I got a good 20-30 minutes. I didn't want to like say no to the invite.
Of course. Like I just saw you in the chat and I haven't talked to you for a while, so I figured I'd send you the link. What do you think of the new James Bond casting? How do you feel about Jacob Elordi being the new James Bond?
Yeah, it's gonna be really difficult. He's a really good actor. I think he's his Frankenstein. Have you seen Frankenstein?
Yes, I do. It's such a good movie. Like it is so good.
Yeah. That being said, I was kind of being cheeky, but like, don't do gay stuff if you want to be James Bond, dog.
Did you watch that part of the stream where we were talking about how he did gay stuff? Because I was like, dude, like that's the thing, right? Like I feel like it's all women, Polly. Like all women get kind of turned off if they see you doing gay things. Like you're just like, like, is Romy like that? Like, does she feel like, you know, if you do gay stuff, like, I don't know if it's a go for me, like, in terms of, like, you know.
She loves manly men, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think most women are like that. Like, even I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Well, yeah, we just saw Robert Pattinson like, you know, wearing a dress, and I'm like, I can't see him as Batman again now. Like, he's not Batman. What?
Yeah. Look at
did you guys ever see Saltburn?
Oh, that's the movie I was trying to remember. Saltburn is where he played another gay role.
Wait, what?
Saltburn. That was the name
the
of
big
it.
one. The one you mentioned, Horses, that was a bomb last year, but that was another gay role. But Saltburn was a big hit.
Saltburn is Jacob Elordi's other gay movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Speaking of gay, here's Nick Rekieta.
Hey, why do I always get introduced like this?
We're talking about gay James Bond because he's done gay things, Nick.
Oh my God, I can't wait for him to bang all the hot dudes.
Oh, no.
Well, here's the thing. Jacob Elordi is heavily rumored to be the next James Bond. And we're talking about how he's done gay movies. So now Paulie kindly let us know that he's done another gay movie because he hasn't done just one.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to remember. Saltburn was one that got nominated, I think.
Is also this movie where he's done gay things.
It's a pretty.
We've all done gay things. Okay?
There's way too much full frontal in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh God, let me get out of that.
It is graphically gay.
Yeah. And it's kind of gross, disturbing stuff they do too.
What, like in Saltburn or in the other one?
In Saltburn, it is graphically gay.
Yeah, because the other one had like some pretty graphic gay scenes too. So I'm like, this guy clearly does not mind doing
he's gay for pay.
See, but that's the problem, is that when you're going up for such a iconic role as James Bond, it's like it's a little too much suspension of disbelief for me.
See, now I'm wondering if they're gonna make James Bond gay. So we're talking about how they're gonna maybe cast Amy Sweeney or like this Palm chick as the Bond girl, but now we're gonna be talking about
I want a Bond boy. It's gonna be so good. Yeah,
come on, man. Don't put that out in the universe, dude.
Well, they already made
it happen. Just close your eyes and let it happen. Here's some leather to bite on.
John, what was that?
Well, they made Q gay in the last Bond.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. This is the Mantis girl that we were talking about earlier.
Clementif.
Yeah, she'd be a great Bond girl.
She's an amazing actor. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's really nice. But now, see, I'm starting to think that Bond boy, who better than Robert Pattinson, who just dressed up as the Bond boy to be Bond boy.
No, they'll get some little twink to play the Bond boy.
Come on, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try out. I'm auditioning now. Right now.
Nick is going for it.
I can talk like that.
I tell you what, if you just want to kill the franchise completely, make him gay.
Oh my God, it's gonna happen.
It'll be over.
It's gonna be. I mean, that last film was pretty bad.
So gay.
I just don't understand the appeal. Like, just from a numbers perspective, what's the appeal? Like James Bond, he's a man. Like that's what he is. He's a man.
He's the ultimate man.
Yeah, and he's not like the 10% man, right? Like he's not the 1 in 10. The statistically aberrant man. He's the man, and he's just better at all of the stuff that men do. And it's like, why are you trying to change that? Like, why are you trying to do this? Why again?
You know why, Nick? Because we can't have nice things. That's why.
Yeah.
Nick,
that's why they're doing it.
You know why. It's good to see you, Nick. I haven't seen you in such a long time.
I know it's been years, man.
It has been, but Hollywood has made men freaking just way too feminine, man. You know, it's an itis. It's an itis. Let's be real.
It's an itis.
Look,
It
look,
is.
look. If,
It
if we're
is.
keeping it real, man, if James Bond isn't a womanizer, you know, who drinks, who smokes, who gambles, then what are we doing, right?
Yeah, it's just
Like,
not James Bond.
he's not James
something
Bond, man.
else. You can make any sort of secret agent man movie that you want. Secret Agent Man. There, I helped you out. That's all you need to do. You don't need to mess with Bond.
No.
And again, it's not like they're messing with core elements of these characters. Like, I don't ultimately care about the sexuality of most characters, but Bond is supposed to be the pinnacle man.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Wait, so like I'm seeing stuff on here from this guy that's giving me all sorts of like actual gay vibes. Like I'm telling you, man, I think this guy's actually gay. Like you know,
mean,
they
you gotta
say
remember,
that
too,
he
it's
hasn't come out,
Hollywood,
but
man.
this is Pedro Pascal shit, man. Because look at this, like he just happens to be kissing some dude.
Like, I mean, who doesn't do this all the time?
This is very natural.
Just sitting there with my nipple touching my bro. It's all good.
And like kissing him very passionately. I mean, I know you do, Nick. Like, I mean, don't like I understand that you've been there.
Is that
I
a guy
kiss
he's
on the
kissing
mouth.
on
I
the cheek?
kiss on the butt.
Yep, that's him. That he's kissing some dude.
Oh no, dude. Nah, he can't be Bond. Absolutely not.
You're like, I'm out on this.
He can't be Bond. I was trying to defend him. I was saying maybe he could do the part. Maybe he could be the guy. Nah, I'm good.
He could be bondage. That'd be good.
Again, he's
There's the pun. There. I'm like, what is the pun?
James Bondage.
That's it.
James Bondage.
That's it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Stick
Maybe
them
it's
up.
not.
Give me your espionage. Give me your files, or I'll shoot you guys.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm out. I'm tapping out.
But he's a really good actor, like Chalamet is, and Chalamet's done some gay movies as well, I believe.
Yeah.
But Chalamet's not doing, the IP stuff, the superhero stuff. He's keeping
kissing
it
David
weird.
Spade. Like,
I don't know who that is.
Is that a woman?
It looks like a dude. I don't know who that is.
Hey, David Spade is quite the ladies' man. So
I
yeah, I
have
don't know
no
why this guy's
idea.
kissing him.
That woman has got big arms.
I'm very confused about all of this.
David Spade is definitely not gay.
I'm just trying to figure out if this guy's actually gay or not, and then I saw that.
That's
So,
why
like,
Cavill's the choice, right?
Yeah.
That's why you just-
Cavill should be the choice
Right,
for
dude.
everything.
especially for James Bond.
Yeah, especially because he's also like the right age for James Bond right now. Like, whereas in this dude's a little too young. Like he's too green. This dude.
I can see
How do
Chris
we live?
Pine,
How do we live in a
James Bond.
world? How do we live in a world where Henry Cavill's not the biggest male star in Hollywood?
I don't know.
How is that?
He
How
might
is
not
that even
wanna be.
possible?
I
He
think
might not
he's
wanna be.
not.
He likes to paint minis, dude. He might not.
This
wanna
guy is
go
the leading
to
man
all these
in
movies.
every sense of the word, though. Like, how is he not?
No, John.
I don't know if he's.
fan.
I just, as far as acting goes, he's a little rigid. I don't know if. I don't know if he's got the chops.
But you know-
Nina recommended. What movie did you recommend to me, Nina? Just
The
gave
Man
me.
from Uncle or
Yeah.
UNCLE or whatever it was.
Yeah, you
was a good
recommended
movie.
that movie, and I just wasn't necessarily impressed by his performance. But that's
he
just
Yeah,
was-
but
me.
that's not stopped other movie stars for their
That's true.
Fair
their
enough.
limited
Not, he
acting
look,
range.
he looks the
Yeah,
part.
Robert
He looks the
Pattinson.
part, but he just
Yeah.
he doesn't move, and he does just as far as the acting goes. It's I think he's just a step behind pretty much all the other Bond actors. So
I think Cavill though, like to be fair to him, and he's had a longer career now, because I've seen him act in like a lot of stuff. Like he came up in what was that show he did?
The Tudors?
The Tudors, yeah.
It was really
And,
young.
Like he was really young. Like so you could kind of tell his acting progression has gone like he's done a lot better. Like when he started out on the Tudors, he wasn't as he wasn't that great. He was kind of green. But with everything that he's come out with, like I think he's improved a tad. So I think if they had given him Bond, he would have like he would have pulled through, especially like with like you could see how much that love came through with like Geralt, like his performance as Geralt of Rivia, because he was just so into that role that you could just see like it was just like that was it. Like it
I
was
mean,
like
I'm looking forward to
Geralt.
Highlander.
Yep.
I think that's gonna be good one for him too, because he's passionate about it.
He's a giant nerd. Like that's the.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why he can't be the leading man. To answer the question, is he is a giant nerd. He just happens to be the most handsome one that's
I
ever
know,
been
right?
built.
He was really good in League of was it not the League? What is it called?
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
Gentlemanly Warfare. Like, I hate
Yeah.
that name. You can't.
It's a
even
weird, crazy
freaking-
name.
Yeah,
The
it's like,
title was
dude,
awful.
You know what's
The
crazy
title's
though?
awful. What it was a
That's
good
badass
movie.
film.
What's
That was a
crazy as
badass
big as
film.
Henry Cavill is, he was dwarfed by Alan Richardson, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Alan Richardson is a monster of a man. That dude is huge.
Too much.
Mojito.
Too much.
Nick, I wanted to ask.
Man, I love
you-
Reacher. Reacher is so cool. My internet might be going again, but what's up?
Oh, I wanted to ask you about this specific situation that happened with this UFC fighter guy.
Oh my god! Do you have the other clip too?
Yeah,
I
posted it.
do. I do. But I
Yes.
wanted to get your legal analysis on this, because is this assault
No, I
or
don't think
not?
so. I don't think so. I don't know what state they're in. There may be a mutual combat law, but this guy makes a direct.
Insult. Oh, he.
Yeah, but Nick,
Oh, no,
the guy who gets hit never swings back. So is it assault or is it a fight?
So first of all, for people who don't know, the guy who gets hit does swing back. He actually chases him down and starts hitting him.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Oh
That
shit.
guy-
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here,
so,
let's watch this and then we can talk
yeah.
about it.
Do that.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice to meet you, bro. You do know who I am. I don't know why you lying. You definitely know who the fuck I am. So don't act like you don't know me.
Oh God.
You definitely know me.
to meet you, though.
Yeah, I don't be lying because girls around and shit. You definitely know me, bro.
That guy looks
Not even on
concerned
some
about
disrespectful shit,
girls.
but
I don't know you. I don't like your attitude. And I don't like your fucking tone.
I don't like you at all, though. Yeah, straight up. Yeah,
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you, though.
Oh, you
I'm going to show
Yeah.
you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip.
Pause it for a minute,
I'll do
Nina.
that.
Who is this guy?
Seriously?
Several people tried to save this guy before this even happens. They tried to intervene and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, you know what? Let's just go inside and They tried to save this dude because they knew that he was about to get his ass kicked, right?
Well,
And yeah,
And he is, but that guy is a professional boxer. Like it's not like he's a random dude. He's a
Right.
professional boxer. His profession is to throw hands and knock people out. I don't
This
know
is
how
a
good
boxer?
he is.
well,
Yeah.
the little guy's a boxer, the big guy's an ex MMA fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, former UFC, and now
Wow.
he.
What's the boxer's name?
I'm not sure.
Oh, the little
He's
the little
Rampage,
black dude.
Yeah, the guy who
is
gets hit.
Larry Wheels or something. Is that not it?
No. Larry Wheels is the
Oh
monster.
no, that's
Oh, oh.
another one. That's another. I saw that.
This is hold on, I got his name.
But that's the same guy he hits though.
This was oh my
I'm
god. where is
looking
it?
at
Boxer
it.
Dean the Great. Is that what it is?
Dean the Great, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Dean the Great. Didn't he get slapped by Larry Wheels?
Yeah, he got slapped by another person.
Yes.
by Larry Wheels.
Oh my god. I'm surprised his jaw is still in order.
Yeah, that's what this guy was bringing up. He's like, "Aren't you the guy that got slapped?"
That's it.
This is that slap. Here's that other one.
That's the Rampage one.
That one's I haven't seen this one. So
Yeah,
this
this is the
my
first video.
This is
And
my
I've
first reaction to this.
I've seen Larry do his powerlifting. Oh my god, this guy is a monster.
Here we go. This is my reaction.
Don't do. Oh, whoa. I know we're streaming and shit.
I know, hey, bro, don't disrespect, disrespect the king like that. You know why?
She a queen, though.
I love Rampage.
Listen. Whoa. I know we're streaming. You gotta chill.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Dude,
I know
no.
we streaming,
She
nigga.
a
You drunk.
queen, though.
Hey, honey, or liquor, nigga. I know we streaming, but honey,
His
come on.
wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been
She
mad
choosing, she
disrespectful.
smiling,
Oh.
she
Hey,
laughing.
did,
Wow.
did
It's
you
like
get
that.
You don't say that.
This
We're doing the hands. Listen.
You guys want
Well,
to Oh!
wow.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Dang.
Waiting for that fucking moment.
That was a real ass slap, nigga. Get your ass in the van, nigga. It was a hard ass slap, nigga. Come on.
Dude, that was a real slap. I thought he was gonna
He
get
been mad
punched.
disrespectful.
Smiling, she
Hey,
laughing.
did
It's
you
like
get
Like a slap.
This
We're doing the hands. Listen.
Yeah, bitch slap.
Dude.
Oh,
He literally slapped him like a pimp, dude. Like,
yeah.
I was waiting for that fucking.
That was like a
Imagine
little.
saying-
That was a
Get your ass in the
warning
van, nigga.
shot.
It's a hard ass slap, nigga. Come on.
Imagine telling Mount Everest its wife is up for grabs.
I know.
What are you
Why
doing?
would you say that? Oh my god.
And I think those two, they're you know the Larry and his wife or whoever she is, like they do a lot of streaming and they do a lot of stuff, but there's nothing more humiliating than a man slapping another man. It's like,
dude.
Yeah, you're not even good
He's
enough
got the
for my
bitch
fist.
face on.
Hey,
right
hey,
now.
it's like Charlie Murphy said, man. You don't slap a man, right? You don't slap a man.
No,
That
he's
guy's
like a
not a
bitch.
man.
Like
This
he
guy's a
barely
little
even
bitch.
put anything in. He didn't even step into it. You know?
No,
he
it was
didn't.
all from his hinge.
Yeah.
Pop.
No. But this other one though, that one was like, I don't know. I feel like this
he
guy
probably
could have
broke his
killed
jaw.
that guy. Like this guy could have killed this guy with
Yeah.
that punch. I thought that was a little excessive.
So
I
my-
mean,
my legal perspective on it is this.
it's like that
Boxer
saying, "Go, don't
talking-
start, none won't be none." You know?
Yeah. You have a professional boxer making a direct threat to a UFC fighter. They both know who each other are, at least they know what each other are. And then he steps right into him after saying, I will slap the shit out of you. You're going to get hit. Like, you're going to get hit. And he may actually have made, or he comes close to making contact. I think that you've got either a legitimate self-defense claim. He used only as much force as was necessary to stop the threat. One punch, and then he leaves the area immediately. If
That's
he
a good
hits
point.
him, if he hits him and then starts stomping him, that's
Right.
different. But he hits him and then he leaves.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
this
like
dude stepped right up to him after a threat. And
KO.
he chases the guy down.
Yeah, he
And
does.
starts hitting him, and you can hear him going unce, 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 trying to make the club beat. But that is likely an assault, actually.
This one right here.
Yeah, when you right after the hit. So if you just
wait,
play it
okay,
a little
let's
bit
see.
more.
Ouch.
So he goes inside now. And then he gets up and comes after him right there.
Oh shit! So he he goes after this guy. Wait, is he trying to punch him?
Yeah, he's
He
trying
comes
to.
up and starts hitting him from behind.
Okay, see, that's assault. Like that's
And I mean,
that's also
yeah.
assault. That's fucked up.
I mean, he's a boxer, and he's breathing out on his punches. He's putting real effort into that. That's serious fight going on to a guy who has left the encounter. And I think that first punch is fully justified based on the direct threat. I will slap the shit out of you, and then he steps right towards him. I mean, he's 6 inches.
Yeah,
away.
that's a good point.
He's if that happened to you, you should be expecting to get hit by the guy who just said that to you. Because I mean, he just told you, I'm gonna hit you.
The thing I don't understand though is this guy is a mountain. What are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? How do you pick a fight with a guy like that?
It's on the middleweights who think they can, take on a heavyweight. It's like your physics are not on your side, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You got that guy is 6 inches taller and probably 50 pounds heavier.
And also, did you see the way he hit him? That was a solid punch, dude.
Oh my god, that was like that. Like I froze
I
it
think
for a
it's an
second, like
elbow,
on the punch.
actually. He has the glass in his hand. He either teleports that thing out of his hand into a fist. I think he actually skips the fist and hits him with an elbow. If you look up close.
Does he? Let's see.
I can't even see it now.
Oh, nah, that's a hit.
No, that
man.
was a fist. That's a
Ooh.
fist.
No, that's an elbow. Look at it.
Oh, there's the elbow.
Oh, yeah.
Did he get him with the hand and then the elbow?
Yeah,
No, he's
it's
got a
the
glass.
hand
He's
that-
got a
Oh, dude,
glass in
that's a
his
Mike
hand.
Tyson kind of hit right there.
He's got a glass
What's
in his
MMA?
hand.
That's an MMA throw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, Tyson used to do that all the time, man. That fist to elbow hit.
Brutal.
Yep, and that was really like.
See, I'm surprised this guy even got up because I thought he's out. Like,
Right.
Well, I mean, he's a
thought this
professional
was
fighter, so I mean, he's probably taken a
knockout.
shot before.
Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't know
he
this guy
might
was
have been. So the one interesting thing about boxers is they train to their body will get up and react while their brain is unconscious. It's part of the training, and because it gives them maybe that possibility to actually pull out of a KO and keep going. So this guy his reaction where he chases him down and starts hitting him, he might not even be conscious, honestly. at
That's
that time.
crazy.
That's a train, sort of training reaction. But yeah,
Let's slow it way down.
he has that cup in his hand, and so he just swings past it and elbow. That's brutal.
Let's
he's
look
still-
at
he
this.
got
Look at
up.
this.
Wow.
Look at this look in his eyes. He's like, I'm gonna murder you. There's like a murdering.
I mean,
glance over here.
it's like a little chihuahua barking at your ankles, man. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I will fuck you up, bro.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, he was going towards him, and
His hand is the size of his face.
Wait, did he put
Yeah.
the drink
so
in his
he
own-
drops.
Oh, he drops the
Okay,
drink.
he drops and he
Whoa, that
elbows
was-
him.
Wow.
He
Nice
just
slow-
dropped
nice,
the
slow
drink and he's
motion
like, that's it.
That's a good
Fuck
shot, man.
you, bro.
He knows what he's
Damn.
doing. That's hard too when somebody gets like they're that inside. But he kind of pulls
It's actually
back.
not. That's actually something that we go over in class all the time. That close quarter is where you can throw an elbow. It's just called like dirty boxing,
Okay.
but it's MMA style. Like you don't need to back up. You don't need to even if you're squared up, your hips, you can still pivot and pop right there.
Right.
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
wanted to kill the guy, he would have made distance with his left hand and hit him with the right.
Gone for
Like,
the lunge.
Yeah, he's more.
Yeah.
There's a pivot going on there.
Now,
That's a good
Nick,
shot.
correct me if I'm wrong, right? And Paula, you probably know this. Obviously, these guys are held to a different standard by the law, right?
I mean,
Like-
somewhat.
Are they?
Well, I mean, their hands are registered, right? Or
No,
they're
that's like an 80s movies.
okay. It's a
trope.
wise
That's
tale.
not
It's not a
yeah,
thing.
that's not a real thing. There's no like someone I think did that as a gimmick in the 80s or 90s, like to promote their.
Okay.
you
So
know,
that's
the
not, I
martial
thought
arts
they were
school.
like okay.
But no, that's not a thing. They're held to this standard, the same standard everyone else is. They're just capable of generating more threat than like me, right? Like this guy is more dangerous than I am, but we're held to the same standard. He used exactly as much force as was needed to stop the threat that was coming at him, right? And then no more. If I hit this guy just as hard, it's the same thing. Now, that guy could probably, like I said, if he made distance with his left hand and had a full-on haymaker with his right, like an overhand right, he could do real damage. He could maybe kill this guy. That'd be a different thing. He didn't need that much force for the encounter. So that would be, where you start to get into trouble. Or if he like grabs the guy and throat, things like that. But it's same standard no matter who you are. The only thing is people who are professional fighters are more capable of delivering higher levels of violence much easier than we are. But so for us, if we pull out a nightstick and hit him, it's akin to that guy just going harder. You know what I mean?
Is there a longer video of this where like it shows this guy actually
there is, Nina, because I saw the video where he chases him down.
The little guy chases him down?
Yeah, I saw that video.
'cause
Like,
he
and they're
pulled
trying to
off
hold
of
him
him,
back and pull him back. Yeah, there's another video that's longer than this.
That's like
Yeah, I think Rampage. I think after that second hit, because that's Rampage's manager, and I think Rampage basically told this guy to pound sand, like you're out of here.
Wait, which guy? The little guy or the big guy?
Yeah, the little guy.
Okay.
You
what
can't
do I
have
even
someone
look
like that
for?
around. First of all, Rampage is Rampage is just trying to have sex with every single woman in existence.
Yeah, he is.
You
Yeah,
can't
he is.
you can't have this feminine energy running around trying to start fights with everybody. Insane.
Yeah, but also Rampage is a psycho, man. Like that
He's
dude
the
is.
funniest dude ever.
Yeah.
He and his son have a hilarious relationship.
Wait, what do I even look for? I'm trying to find the longer clip.
I don't know.
Well, while you're doing that, I do got to bounce.
Okay.
20 minutes
Good
are
to
up.
Paulie.
All right, Paulie.
Good to see you,
See you,
man.
Paul. Take care, man.
Great
Have a
seeing you
good
guys.
one.
And,
Wait, Paulie. Wait, before you
have
leave, your thoughts on the Latina Wonder Woman?
Oh,
Linda Carter?
No, I mean, no. You heard about the Latina that they're looking at casting for Wonder Woman, right? I think it's the same girl from Andor. Is that the same one?
Yeah, I did a whole video on. I have a wild theory that it's been her this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Ooh. Check out Paulie's channel for this.
Adria Arjona. Yeah. she's a knockout, man.
Oh, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous.
She's a really good actor. Like Gal is a very beautiful woman, but she's another
Terrible
person
actress.
that really can't act.
Yeah, no, she's not a good actress at all.
You know, yeah.
Plus, she's busy owning a bank.
We'll see. I think James Gunn has bigger problems. You know, even though that would be a good win to cast her, but you know, I think James Gunn has some really bad problems. The DC is in bad shape.
I agree.
But let's do a proper hang. I'll get a hold of you, Nina, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Take care, everybody. God bless.
Hey, Paul.
Good to see you. I'm trying to find this guy getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, there's a longer video. I didn't say.
Oh, here it is. 1 minute 18 seconds. I think I found it because the other one was 50 seconds. So this guy goes. Okay, yeah. So he gets punched, and then what happens? And then it won't play.
My Instagram lately has decided that I don't need to look at women. I need to look at people fighting, and it's been so great. I love it because like it just changes algorithms.
Seriously?
On me all the time.
I like when that happens, when your algorithm changes.
Yeah, and so it's like lately it's been. I saw these two guys fighting in a laundromat, and the one guy seriously picks the guy up and puts him in the washing machine and puts a quarter in and starts it.
Oh my god!
We need to see that. That's
Yeah, you gotta pull that up.
I'll see if I can find. I think
you
I
know what's
saved
so crazy is like, have you seen Steve Inman's like fighting announcement stuff? Because that's always really funny. Because he takes like fights from the internet and he like announces it like it's like an actual fight and is like, oh, he just went down.
They put
It's
the
really good.
punching sound effects in there and everything.
Yeah, he's great. Okay, here he is. Okay, here we go. Yep.
All right. Come on, Kev. Come on. No. Come on.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Fuck cut. Dean, chill. Man, fuck cut. He don't sneak me, nigga. Chill out. Man, Cut ain't finna sneak me, nigga. Chill, bro. Whole ass nigga.
Hey, let me talk to you, bro.
The fuck?
Let me talk to you, bro.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hey, let me talk to you.
Man, I'll have all.
We're not your enemies, bro.
The fuck Cut stopped me for, bro?
What happened? Tell me.
What did you say to him?
Cut gonna get smoked.
Wow.
what did you say to him?
I know.
He already knew.
Here's my question: Is this considered a sucker punch?
No, he stepped up to his face.
You don't think this is a sucker punch?
No, he stepped up.
Out of nowhere, though.
Yeah, but Nina, somebody has to throw the first punch, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
He's getting close into his personal space.
If
it's
a
gray area.
reasonable person would feel threatened by that guy, he is under no obligation to wait for that guy to hit him. You
Yeah.
don't have to wait for someone to hurt you if it's reasonable to assume that they're about to.
Yeah, but like this is like to Dante's point. I mean, look how little this guy is. He's like
Sure,
a
but here's the
kid.
thing.
doesn't matter.
That guy could have had a knife on him. He could have had a weapon on him, and he
That guy
stepped up
knocks
to him.
people out with his bare hands. The line from Diggstown, right? Never underestimate a man who knocks people out for a living.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess that's true.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
this guy, I guess, didn't want to take the risk. He's like, you know what? I'm going to put this guy down before he does anything to me.
Yeah, and I mean, UFC fighters come from and live in a different world than all of us.
Yeah.
And same thing with boxers to some extent, but I think UFC fighters exceed that, and they have a different aura and attitude about them. And you step up to one of them and put the threat on, they know that you know exactly who they are, so they know that you're dumb enough or serious enough to get into an altercation. They'll hit you. That's what they're used to doing.
This guy's face and the way he's looking at him, like I'm gonna fuck you up, you bitch.
Yeah. He's looking at him like you done fucked up. You already fucked up, right? Like you just by stepping up to me, you've already messed up.
Yeah, you've already been punched and you don't even know it. It's like what the fuck, bro? Now, like, to be fair, I will say the other guy, the one that slapped him, that was a well-deserved slap. Like, I would like what he said about that guy's wife. Like, no,
And
like
he was hitting on her for a while.
yeah, you can't say
for a
that
long
about a
time.
dude's wife. Like,
Here's the
it's
thing:
like-
when you do that to a man's wife, the husband has no choice, no
Yeah.
choice but to whoop your ass. Like
exactly.
you don't walk away from that. You got to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to be knocked the fuck out. Like, if you're the husband, you got to do something. Because if you don't, then you're gonna end up being like Jacob Elordi.
Oh god,
some gay shit going on. But yeah.
But here's the thing: this guy's been knocked out twice, or knocked down twice by two big guys. At what point, man, do you just like never leave your house again? Because you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's like all you have to do is just shut up. Like, don't say anything. Like, it's not that difficult to not, not get hit.
Little fucker picking fights. Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no.
I'm so excited for this. Here we go.
Oh no, what's happening? No way he put freaking quarters in there.
There's another video. I've seen the longer video. He starts it and the guy starts.
Okay, at that point, you have to either kill that guy or never leave your house again. Like, there's no choice, dude. Like, you can never show your face anywhere, or you have to kill that guy. Like, there's no other. There's no in between.
I saw another video the other day. It was two guys fighting like on a street, and it was clearly like garbage day, and the cans were empty. And the one guy just picks the guy up and puts him upside down in the can, and then just closes it and holds it down. It's like his legs are up, trying to kick his way out. What do? You can't get out of it. You're like crammed in there upside down. It's like,
Dude,
don't get
you
to fight
can't
near
do
stuff you
anything.
can be shoved into. That's hilarious.
No, you either got to just like become a recluse and like, never be seen again, or you got to kill that guy right then and there. Like, there's no in between.
Yeah, he's right.
You call up ICE and say, "Can I deport myself? I'm a citizen, but I gotta go."
Yeah, you're a grown man. A grown man is literally putting you in a washing machine.
But this is another one of those where it's like, what were you thinking? Look at the size of this titan.
Dude.
I will say.
Or steak.
I wonder what was said for that guy to be like, "You're going in this washing machine." Like, if he talked about his wife or like what it was, like what was that, like the triggering thing? Like, I wonder, like, when people
He hit him with.
I want to know
something.
what it was.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find the longer video.
This you guys all know, I'm sure you guys all know this guy, right? This guy that does the
Why are you gay?
you guys all know that guy, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
So apparently he does like little like comedy skits now. And I found his like Instagram. It's great. And he does like some skits with in conjunction with like other comedians, and most of these comedians are like from Dubai. And I saw a couple and I was like laughing so hard. I was like God bless this guy, because he's bringing back comedy skits. And I like love that. So here's one that's called The Final Job Interview.
I give you this job. I just want to check if you're straight or not.
Okay, sir.
What does tea mean?
Sir, tea is a beverage that you share with a friend.
Okay. Drug?
Drag. Oh, drag is when you like roast someone, like I'm roasting my friends. Bro, I'm dragging you.
I think you're doing pretty well. Next, I want to show you. You know this?
Oh.
What magazine was that?
What magazine?
Okay. I just have one last question for you.
Yes, sir.
What color is this? What color is this?
Sir, it's It's fuchsia, sir.
Now I got you.
No, sir.
Thank you for coming.
Sir, it has nothing to do with
Cheers.
it. Sir, please, can I really need this job.
So before.
Okay, that
Oh,
was
you,
good. That was really
It's
good.
so good. There's
Nina,
another one.
Have you seen this one? Hold on.
Let me see.
I got it. There we go.
I gotta pull up his other one because he did another one about like crypto.
Have you
Okay,
ever
what's
seen
this
this? Oh, hold on. Stupid.
Fingers. You forget
Oh,
that you
yeah.
never gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
Yes.
No, stop. You can't. I was never gay.
Okay.
No, I was never gay.
Sure.
You can't just state something, then snap your fingers, and then be like, I was never gay.
If you say so. If I snap my fingers, you forget that.
I love those guys. They do a whole bunch.
I
of
had
those
never
types
seen
of
that.
videos.
That's pretty good.
They do a
That's
bunch of
pretty good.
those. And yeah, the guy that you just showed. So the why are you gay guy?
Mm-hmm.
The other guy though, he does a bunch of those. Like his whole thing is this job interview thing.
Yeah.
So, and,
Yeah.
it's very funny. I like both of those guys.
I like him like because of him, because of the why are you gay guy, whose name is Simon, by the way. I was introduced to some of these comedians that he does stuff with, and it's really good. Like people should follow his Instagram if you're interested. And he does a lot of like different things. There was another one. I think it's this one. Is it this one?
You claim that you are happily married with a wife, still performing your natural
Obligations? What's your business with me, my wife, and what we do?
It's not only my business, it's everybody's business.
Why?
Because you've been asking around everybody the same question. It is time that we
I haven't
ask
seen
you
this one.
this question. Birthday parties all over the world with all these men.
Great moments. Fantastic.
I want to know.
I don't know what this is. Hold on. There's another one with this guy that he does, and
You
it's really
claim that
good. Wait, what was this guy's name again? Sundeep. Yeah, a lot of these ones are from, I think they're from like Dubai and like different places. And I mean, this guy's really funny.
Education is a total scam. Not only people waste their 20-25 years studying some information shit that they have to memorize, they also waste their parents' money. They waste so much time going to school, coming back, doing homework. And what is the point? They don't get any job because all that information that they study is on ChatGPT.
Did you get an education?
Yeah, and I wasted my parents' money. My father has not forgiven me, because he could have used that money in going around the world, enjoying his life, but he spent it on my education.
So if you had chance, would you go and reclaim your school fees?
Of course, I will reclaim my school fees and also my university fees.
And what would you do with it?
Invest in crypto. I have invented a new coin. It is called Sandeep coin.
Sandeep coin?
Why not?
What a scam.
Not a scam.
So what are the returns if I invested in your coin?
Is first death returns. First death. By the time you are dead, you will get your returns. At least your children will benefit. But my coin is sun deep. The sun is deep inside my coin. And remember, kryptonite was made from the sun. So my coin is going to be the next mega Bitcoin. You invest now and you will always regret. Education is a total scam.
Oh my god, I love him.
Here, I got the longer
Crack me
version
up.
of the washing machine fight.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Are we gonna know what he said?
I don't know. We'll see.
Watch where you going, man. You gonna bump me, man. I'm trying to phone my phone. Listen, I'm trying to do laundry. Listen, stop. What the fuck is going? Watch where you going. Watch where you going.
Oh, yeah. That's when I run. That's when I run. I'm on.
Come on, give me a fucking phone. Fucking started.
Oh my god.
Check it out now, right now. Fuck this. No.
Man, I've
Wow.
seen him tumble. I don't know. Maybe it just rebooted.
Dude, that woman saved his life. She's like, you let you down right now.
Oh, dude, you can't do that, man. Dude, is that bleach?
Let me out.
Oh my god.
Dude, you have to kill the guy or leave the country. Like there's no in between, man.
That was too funny.
There's no in
Start
between.
calling you spin cycle on the streets.
You never recover.
Now, if that were bleach that he threw in his face, then that guy is lucky he didn't die.
Yeah.
He would be blind. Wow, that's crazy.
It's all over like bumping. One of them bumped each other with a cart. Like
This had to have happened in New York, right?
Yeah, who knows?
Like this
I
seems
don't
like a
know
very
that
New
one.
York thing.
That's crazy, man. Did you guys see that viral clip of clavicular, whatever that guy's name is?
I hate his name. I can't even pronounce it.
Clav? I love
Clav.
There you go,
That guy is
Clav. That's
so
better.
funny.
Did you guys see that he told Pierce Morgan that like his wife is running around on him?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share this. So like obviously this episode's not out yet, and I think Clav or whatever his name is was like he was streaming this himself on Kick, and Pierce usually does like pre-recorded interviews, so this is like during the interview, but I think he's live streaming
Why
the
is Piers
interview.
Morgan even talking to this guy?
Everybody is. This guy
Everybody's
he has a video, just him and Ana de Armas hanging out, just chilling with each other. It's like, what is
Why?
going on? Why? Because he made himself from ugly into like this super Chad by the most controversial means necessary. It's amazing.
Oh, is he the
Hits
face
himself in the
smashing
face
guy or
with-
whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that. His main diet every morning starts with crystal meth.
Yeah.
And ends with anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
The dude is insane.
Oh, so he's gonna die early.
He removes fat from his cheeks with a needle. Like it's crazy. And all over his face. He does his own like basically he gets bootleg Botox or whatever, does his own injections, and he removes excess adipose tissue. If you look up a before and after picture of him, it's unreal how his personal transformation.
He's gonna die early death.
Yeah, but he's really gross though. Like, I mean, he's like the definition of like narcissism come to fruition, like in what this guy looks like. And all he's about is like looks maxing, which is basically, I think, is another word for metrosexual. Like that's what we used to call them. Look maxers. They used to be called metros.
But it's a little different than that. Because like you're
just
talking about
taking care of
style, like
yourself.
you're talking about style, right? Metrosexual is like a style of fashion, stuff like that. His looks maxing is actually like, I don't know where the science comes from, but they have like ratios of like facial structure and
Wait, did he freeze again?
stuff like that. So he talks about
Oh yeah.
my internet's racist.
Keep going.
Okay, so they have these formulas like how far apart people's eyes should be, how far forward their chin should be, like all that stuff. And it's literally about creating that perfect aesthetic in their mind, like whatever it is. I don't know where the ratios come from, but it's not just like how he dresses and stuff like that. It's about every single aspect of his personal aesthetic. And I like it because it's so insane. Like, it is the nuttiest
It's the most
shit I've
insane
ever
thing I
seen.
think I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, it's a little too insane for me because I'm like, I think this guy's like the definition of what's wrong with everything on this
But
planet, and
did
social
you
media
see him-
especially.
Did you see him on Fresh and Fit when he goes around the room rating all the women that are there? And it is the
No.
most brutal takedown of all of, like, it's so good. He's
no,
like,
I don't watch his content, Nick, because this like I find this guy actually like disgusting.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I
he's
feel like
horrifying.
he's terrible. He's just terrible.
But-
terrible human being.
he's on Fresh and Fit with like, 7 vapid women, right? And they ask him, they're like, oh no, rate us and be harsh. He's like, okay, fine. You're like a 3 at best. And then he goes through and tells her why to her face. He's like, and then he goes to the next one. He's like, you're actually the most hideous person here. Just completely genetically worthless. It's like,
Oh my God.
Get her. So funny.
Wow.
I can't
Wow.
take it.
Yeah, he like that's what he reminds me of. He's basically American Psycho. That he reminds me of that
You
guy.
can
He
always
reminds me
be
of Patrick
better.
Bateman.
Be
Yeah.
thinner.
Yeah,
better.
exactly. So this is him going at Pierce Morgan, who I guess in this question he brought up the Hitler song or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, you guys must have played the Hitler song or whatever." I don't know what he said, but here we go.
Given what you said about understanding why offending people, wishing you hadn't done it and so on, would you like to apologize for being involved in that?
I didn't play the song, so I've got nothing to say about that.
You're not sorry about singing along to it?
I had nothing to do with it, Pierce, at the end of the day.
You did sing it.
Had nothing to do with it, Pierce. Like, I don't know why you're trying to, constantly circle back. It's like, I'm not political. I've answered it.
I'm not.
I've said all I'm going to say.
I've just given you 3 opportunities, giving you express regret for people who were offended and so on, to apologize. You've chosen not to. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you. I'm not trying to.
Would you like to apologize for being with Ghislaine Maxwell and being in the Epstein files? Would you like to apologize for that?
Wait, this is not the clip. Where's
No, but
the
it's
clip?
a good one.
It is a good one. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, that wasn't it. That there was
The other thing-
another one
That
where he
guy's
talks
he's like
about
21 or 22 also. Like, it's crazy how young he is.
Yeah, he's really young.
For like where he's going.
Yeah, he's gonna die early.
Which is also why
Did you
I
see-
don't like him. That's
Did you see
another
him
reason.
take a dude's girlfriend?
Yeah,
One-year
that was
relationship?
pathetic. I saw that.
That's gross. And he's like, don't do that to me on Valentine's Day. He's like, I got bad news for you, bro. Valentine's Day ended 12 minutes ago. It's like, oh no.
But also, if your girl's willing to leave
Oh,
you
yeah.
for that
That
guy,
was
then
so
Dude, it was already over.
yeah.
It was already over.
That was so cringe. Hold on. Where's
Clav's
this
like
other
he's
one?
like this demon golem thing, like a manifestation of all the worst parts of men, like put together, and it's like, look what you could do if you just tried. It's like you could become pure evil.
I mean, he kind of is,
like
man.
that.
I mean,
It's so funny. Like, you'll see these Instagram girls come up to him and be like, there was one, he's live streaming with Neon, and this girl comes up and he's like, hi. And she's like, hey, I saw you looking at me across the room. He's like, no, we're streaming over here. I'm not into it. She's like, no, come on. I saw you looking. He goes, yeah, that's because your mandibular ratio is lacking and you look really just terrible. You're a complete mess. And it's like, this girl like walks through life just being worshipped because like she's an Instagram model. She seemed very pretty. I was wrong. Like she wasn't. Clavicular fixed me. And he just
God,
tears her apart like right to her face. And it was funny because he's like, no, we're streaming here. Like I'm not into it right now.
Oh
But
my
she insisted.
God.
You get
I
what
think
you
this is
asked
it.
for.
I'm just curious what you genuinely feel.
Well, the thing is, Piers, I'm not political and I didn't play the song. So that's kind of all there is to it. Right. And I find it quite silly to me that you're with the #1 looks maxer. And instead of asking how you could ascend so that, your wife wouldn't tweet out captions like, when my husband's away, Mr. Sud comes out to play. Maybe if you asked me how to ascend, then that would stop happening to you. You know what I
Holy
mean?
shit.
What?
Fucking wrecked.
Oh my God. And then he plays the sound effect. Like he's like, I know I just owned you, so I'm gonna play the sound effect for the crowd.
Here's the thing. I have 5 children. 3 of them are middle school to high school age, right? No one in legacy media is ready for that generation. They're not ready at all. These kids are funny. They know they're not racist. They know they don't hate anybody. And they're like back to the 80s. They don't get like, and I'm not talking just about my kids. I'm talking about every one of their friends.
Yeah.
Every
Oh
one
my
of their friends.
God.
They don't give a shit. They'll tell like very off-color jokes where I'm like, stop. You gotta stop. Oh my God. And they'll tell me like the jokes that their friends say in class, and it's at a private school. Like it's wild. And I'm like, no way. These guys are funnier than anybody. And they have no regard for Pierce Morgan. Like Clavicular will walk up and take Pierce's wife. Like he'll do it because it'd be funny. And then that whole marriage will be over, and Clav will leave her the next day and go do it again. Like,
well, I know.
There's no respect or regard for someone who doesn't deserve it. Piers Morgan has done nothing to earn anyone's respect, but he walks around like he's hot shit because he was picked up by a media company and propped up for the past 3 decades. But that's not Piers Morgan doing it. It's the talent they found and then marketing behind a huge multi-million-dollar company all put into one person.
Wow.
And fuck them. I'm tired of all these people.
I mean, it's not like, but that's the thing. Like, I'm still not gonna be like, oh yeah, like I'm a fan of this kid that's basically ruining an entire generation. I think that guy's a piece of shit, and I certainly like am not for all these young kids like watching this guy being like, do meth so you can look better. Like,
No,
I'm like,
it's horrible. Like, please don't mistake me. Like, I think it's funny, but it's horrid. But here, check this out.
like if your kid was doing meth to look better, like I'd be like,
that's a thing. Like, does meth improve your looks?
Meth makes you have no appetite at all.
according to this guy, yeah, John, because
Wait,
meth
that's the
does not
same
eat.
guy?
That's the same guy, yeah. So the reason that his diet starts with meth is because then you don't eat. I mean, it's similar to Coke. Resident expert on how this affects your body. Trust me, I lost.
I mean, people used to.
But what does he eat? He's got to be taking in a lot of protein.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Supplements and steroids. And
Yeah, but back in the
testosterone.
day, we would smoke cigarettes. It's like, just go have a fucking smoke. Like, stop doing meth. Jesus Christ. At least that one kills you slower.
I'm tripping how this is the same guy.
Yeah. So he takes.
Well, he's
he'll
also
take syringe-
older.
This transformation's like a year or 2 years, something like that. And so he literally removes excess fat from his cheeks with needles. It's a weird thing. And he's he hits himself in the cheekbones. He'll sit there and punch himself and break them down, and they'll heal and build back up. That's how he built his face into what it looks like now.
This is psychotic.
Yes, of course it is.
I might have to try it.
John's like, okay, tell me more.
Yeah, we'll get chisel that jaw and cheekbones.
You give this guy $100,000 and he'll do this to you. He's doing it to people now. It's crazy.
John's like, I can buy a hammer for $9.
Yeah, I guess this is also why like Brett Cooper was kind of like, I won't say obsessed because there's already too many rumors about that, but she's done videos on the guy. Like she's kind of like fascinated.
That's how I
by
found
him,
out about him was
Yeah.
through her. I was like, I had no idea this was going on, and actually that was, I guess we can talk about that too because they did meet.
Big controversy.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
He is. Oh, sorry. go
Yeah.
ahead.
Tell me what you think about that, Nick. The meeting between these two.
First of all, like I don't think that picture actually shows that contrast is actually as big as the caption is saying it is. Like she looks happy in her wedding picture. She doesn't look whatever.
But also wedding pictures, you take like 1,000 fucking photos and you're
by the time you're
standing there
taking
going
them, you're
like
like,
this.
can you use a gun next?
Yeah, exactly. Because you're like, my face hurts from smiling. I can't smile anymore.
And they're saying genuine desire, but this guy is he's a monster. He's weird, but he's fascinating. He's a fascinating person. It doesn't mean he's good or that people should listen, but he's
Right.
undeniably attracting attention from anyone who finds out about him. They're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
This guy's brilliant too. He's like, look, I couldn't get a pump in and I'm about to go out on the town. So here's a pro tip. My shoulders are looking a little weak. Nipple covers, those silicone nipple covers, slaps them on the shoulders, puts the shirt on, adds like a half inch on each side.
That's
But
insane.
it looked better. It was so funny.
But that's like the female version of doing makeup. Like it's like if you go to bed with a guy or whatever, and then like they end up taking off their nipple pasties off their shoulders, you're gonna be like, oh, like what the fuck? Like
Just
what
keep
are
your
you
shirt
doing,
on.
bro? Yeah, like keep your shirt. Yeah, keep your shirt on. But
I don't
so,
take my t-shirt off. Sorry.
John, are you still here? Are you? I think John went to get a hammer so he can smash his face.
He's gonna start.
He's like, I'm gonna start right on the stream. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to come back before I play the video because I want him to
Yeah,
watch
John's off screen face maxing.
Yeah.
But it's wild, right? Because like you hear about martial artists have been doing this forever. Muay Thai fighters, you know, they sit and kick trees. They just kick trees and kick trees and kick trees because it breaks down the bone along their shin, and then it heals back and it increases bone density like crazy. And then they find out you know you can sculpt your bones. There's different types of karate where they do it to their hands.
They used to do that
used to do
back
that.
in the day
Yeah.
in Japan. Like they used to do like feet binding and shit like that, where they would like break the feet so they're smaller, and then they would like bind the feet. Like,
Yeah, it's
this
why
is,
the
like,
Japanese
this is-
women all like had the little tiny step, like they walked in a very
yeah, but this
particular
is
way.
like old. Like this actually goes back to like old, outdated beauty standard stuff that like you're not supposed to be doing in 2026. We've gone back. We've regressed, Nick. This is called a regression. You are
So-
like the culture is regressing. You're going back to like fucking smashing and doing foot binding and shit, but to your face.
Yeah, but okay, so you're right. Culture is regressing, and this is a radical reaction to what we were talking about earlier. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. That's not beautiful, like, right? That the photo shoot we were looking at. This is like, wait a minute. None of this shit is actually beautiful. You know what's beautiful? A triangle-shaped torso, chiseled muscles, a nice jawline, defined cheeks, you know, and a fucking Superman curl coming down, right? That's attractiveness. What are we doing with all this other shit? Like, you got that Bad Bunny guy in the halftime show. He looked like a complete fucking moron. Absolutely useless. We had that Sam Smith, who's been for the past
Smith. Oh God, that
like
guy's a
they've
freak.
been changing beauty standards into trash for years and years and years. This is the natural, like this is the culmination of the rubber band.
I hate
going straight back. And he's
I hate
like,
it.
no, I'm going to make myself into a statue because I can. One thing, Verbal, you said he's going to die young, and he probably will. But here's the really scary question I have for everybody. What if he doesn't? What if he doesn't die young? Because what if everything we've been told about steroids, about crystal meth, about cocaine, about all of these substances, what if all of it has been literally a lie? What if it's all been wrong? Because cocaine was made illegal to mess with Mexico.
Yeah, but cocaine does weaken like your heart valve.
Does it?
I mean, that's what
That's what
medical
they
people have
say.
told me.
Right, medical. And you certainly, if you take too much cocaine, like you don't overdose on cocaine, your heart, it's a stimulant, and it just same thing you would do with Ritalin or Adderall or meth. But what if just a controlled dose of all this stuff wasn't as bad as they say? And like, I'm not
I
saying
don't know.
it isn't.
But you
I'm
know
not
what?
saying it
I
isn't,
can't
but they
compare
said-
like, you know, like a bump of cocaine to like a cup of coffee either, right? I mean,
Like here's the
they're
thing.
different,
I
of
might
course.
be able to like go there with you with like cocaine a little bit, but
I'm not
meth, dude,
advocating
that
it.
shit fucks up your teeth. You're gonna look like a freaking like, you know, meth heads. They don't look pretty, man. That's not good. In fact, I'm shocked
Meth-
that this guy choose to do meth because that shit fucks up your teeth.
yeah, meth is insane.
I'm curious how that's gonna affect, like how that's gonna work out. But maybe
Yeah.
he'll just get implants because.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I mean, you would think that. I mean, at this point in time, this guy has made enough money to be able to like do whatever type of plastic surgery he wants now. So, like, even if he does end up looking like a fucked up meth head, he'll just go and look. You know, he'll just go and like do plastic surgery and get his fucking teeth replaced and like do all that stuff and then be like, look guys, I still look great even though I did meth, and then people will believe him because they'll be like,
the scariest thing is this guy's only 21. Like that's what's crazy to me, man. He's only 21. So like he hasn't even fully like, you know, like stopped growing in certain features, man. Like he's still young.
No, I think it's very dangerous. But what I'm saying is not that everything we're told is wrong, although seriously, I mean, marijuana was a Schedule 1 controlled substance, which was supposed to be the most dangerous with no positive effects at all.
Which is insane.
And that was done because of black people. They didn't like black people smoking weed, and they didn't like weed coming across the border from Mexico. It was a twofer. Cocaine was really similar. Central and South America, and Central and South American countries were bringing cocaine into the U.S. It was legal. It was prescribable, but they didn't like where it was coming from. They didn't like where the money was going. This is openly stated because it was back in like 1935 or something that they did this, so they could still be racist in Congress openly back then. And then, no, we don't want this to happen. And then, part of the justification later to keep cocaine illegal was they said black people are better shots when they're shooting at police and on cocaine. Like that was part of the banning.
What the?
That's literally was said on the floor of Congress. That was the justification.
That's kind of insane.
That is insane.
Whatever anybody thinks about all of it, the scariest proposition is that this guy will live to 90 and be healthy. That would turn everything we hear about all these substances on its head.
I guess we'll find out.
No, either that or he's just a very lucky guy, right? Like it's kind of like what was that guy George Burns, right? George Burns lived to like what 100 or something. The guy smoked a cigar fucking every day of his life.
Yeah,
right?
you know what? The craziest thing is, I've heard of stories like that too, though. Like I've heard of stories where like people who've taken care of. Actually, I knew someone recently who had taken care of herself like basically all her life, and then she got cancer, stage 4 cancer, and then died within like weeks after the diagnosis. So it's just like, and then like that's the stuff that like really makes you question things, because you're like, I didn't do anything all my life because like, I didn't want to die from cancer or whatever, and then I end up dying from freaking stage 4 cancer. Like it's just it really fucks with you mentally.
Well, yeah, because genetics matter,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that was genetics for her. I have no idea, but it's crazy, man. John, did you see this insane drama that was going on about Brett Cooper meeting this hammer face guy, Clav? I call him Hammer Face, Hammer Time.
Yeah, I think I came across this. Yeah.
So this is like, okay, so like, because they were taking this screenshot of her when she met him. And so this was the actual meeting. So here's the actual meeting. I want to get your reaction, guys, to if you think that this is really like she's really that into him, because I was like, I was expecting her to be into him, but I didn't pick that up. So here we go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And Brett's gonna, if you want to say hi to Brett.
Brett, what's up? How are you? Amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Good job.
You thought it was good?
The show's very good. Brett.
Okay.
There, done.
Hello. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was nothing. That was a nothing burger.
I think the controversy is that I saw is she's married, has a kid. She flew alone.
She wasn't alone.
Okay, so that's what I had read. Like, I don't know, but
yeah, her husband and kid were there. So I mean,
she was with her husband and her kid, but her husband and her kid didn't go to this specific event, but they were there. Like,
you're just going to see a celebrity. Honestly, who cares? Like,
but also she was there for New York Fashion Week. She was there at a fashion show. Clavicular was for Clav. He was on the red walkway, so he was a model in the fashion show.
Yeah.
So it's not like she went there for him specifically.
Right.
He was just there.
Yeah, if she went there to meet him, that's a problem. If
Yeah.
you're there, I don't care for. I mean, I guess
don't know,
if it's part of your job and you're going to interview this guy, but
I don't know. No, because I'll slightly disagree. Because let's say I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, love her. I think she's awesome. I'm married. I would love to go like to an event where I could meet Taylor Swift. I'm not gonna have sex with Taylor Swift. Like that's not gonna happen. I'm like,
you wish you could have sex with Taylor Swift.
But like, it would be awesome to go meet her, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, if I got a chance to go and like have a sit down and talk to her, I would love to talk to her about songwriting and poetry because like I'm gay like that, and it's something I really like, and I think she's one of the better lyricists of our generation. So like I completely whatever. I think she's very pretty, of course, but like there's nothing that's going to happen out of there.
Sure.
And this is the same thing. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal to go to meet someone just because they're of the opposite gender. It's always about your purpose.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I totally 100% agree. It is all about your why. Why are you going to do something like that?
Mhm.
So, yeah, according to your, the idea of asking Taylor Swift for some advice or kind of picking her brain.
I would ask to rub her feet. Like,
see, there's always the ulterior motive, and that's
I'm
the
kidding,
thing.
I'm
Well, I mean,
kidding.
that's if there's somebody they're attractive, they have a lot of money, so I guess I would just have a problem. It just seems it would be like, well, are you going to interview him for clicks? If you're going to interview him for clicks, fine. That's your job. You're trying to get as much notoriety as possible. Okay, that's understandable. But if you're just going somewhere to meet some dude, you better have a very specific why. Like,
I agree.
I agree with that too.
And to Brett's credit, she said like, she's done a bunch of videos on the guy before. So yeah, she wanted to kind of just meet him face to face because,
But like also
weird.
like also her friend was there, which is why she saw like her friend here.
Friends can
Like, that's actually her friend.
disappear. Friends can leave. So I don't know. I mean, to each their own though. I'm not gonna.
I just think like the thing about this is like Brett Cooper. I feel like if you ever like watch her any of her content, I feel like she's just a smiley person. Like I'm the same way. I'm just a smiley person.
Sure.
I met you, Verbal Riot. Like like you've met me in real life.
Yeah.
I was smiley, right?
Yeah,
like
you
I
were
was
very
smiley.
smiley.
Yeah. Like when I met you, like I was like, very smiley. Doesn't mean I want to fuck you. Like,
Right.
no offense. But my husband was right
you're
there.
a married
too.
woman, and your husband was there.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
he
that's
was
a
there.
wholly
So it was-
different situation. Yeah.
But I was smiley. Like I was like, yay, it's a verbal riot, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. And like I would be just as smiley if I was gonna meet Nick Recato or John Talks. Like I'd be like super smiley, way friendly. Like I'm like her, so I understand. But the thing is like they tried to make it sound like she went there specifically to meet Clap
Yeah.
and specifically
Yeah, no, that's not what happened.
to
But it's
whatever.
just because that mild piece of drama is just a victim of the aura, right? Like that's what it is. His mystique, his aura,
Wait, did he cut out again?
his mystery. And my internet is terrible. It's being relayed by carrier pigeons and midgets. I'm sorry.
I was like, what happened? Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I was like,
But
man,
like,
did Somalis hijack your internet? Like, what's going on here?
Look at me. I'm the TCP/IP. But no, it's just I think this will blow over completely. Obviously,
Yeah.
If there was
It's
some
gonna
big
blow over.
scandal, it'll come out, I guess. But it.
No,
I
but
don't
that's
think
the
there's gonna
thing
be-
though. Like that is the scandal, Nick. The scandal is the fact that like they didn't even put the video, because usually if there's something to show and like there's actually like somebody's being inappropriate or whatever, Like there's videos of it. Speaking of which, your boy got into a lot of trouble. Freaking Elijah Schaefer. Holy shit. That dude.
What are you talking about? He's doing just fine. Everything's
Dude,
okay, Nina.
That guy's a piece of shit. Like, holy fuck.
I won't go
messed
there.
up.
I won't go that far because like I don't know the full situation. I really don't. I haven't talked to him much about it. Like I hope that everybody involved is safe first.
Yeah.
That's it. And then, everything else. There's a lot to that story. I don't know enough of the details. What I do know is this. I've talked to so many people high up in right-wing politics. And everything I've heard is that the stuff Elijah was doing, common practice at CPAC and AIPAC. And it's just like, this is why I hate the brand of conservatism. Like I don't like it. It's this, it's monetizing morality, but moral failure occurs. Moral failure occurs for everybody.
Thing, Nick, that's the issue. It's like, I told you this when you had your problems too. I was like, look, if you had just come out and been like, hey man, I'm into swinging, I'm into this.
But I'm not.
I love this shit. This is me. This is my identity. Like if you had just come out, I'm telling you,
it would have been so much easier. No, seriously, it would have been much easier to do so.
It would. It was the Christian thing, Nick. It was the Christian thing because you were like everybody thought you were like this Christian family man.
I am a Christian family man. Like that's true. That's real.
Well,
like that was never not true. That's
you just happen to be a Christian family man that like is into a lot of extracurricular activity that most Christian family men are not into. So
wrong. Most Christian family men are into them, but they hide it in shame.
I don't. Most is insinuating that like many, like a good percentage of Christians.
Are you going to tell me that most Christian family men don't find women attractive?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's first of all, that's gaslighting. But
finding
also
other women than your spouse attractive. Why are you doing
there's
that?
a difference. There's a difference.
A difference of what?
Because
like
you and I have talked about like finding women attractive. That's one thing, but then wanting to like partake in sharing that woman with some other dude that's a different.
That's next level, man.
Share anybody? No, that's way different. I got into a relationship with someone else. It was it was with permission. It was a bad decision. It didn't work out well. It wasn't the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what a lot of people do? They just cheat.
Yeah.
They do the same thing, but they do it without consent. Mm-hmm. They do it as a betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
All of those people are also Christians. All of those people also profess morality. I didn't tell people how to live. I didn't say my way is right and you need to do it and then betray that. I just said, this is the way I live. And then I did something different, and I did it consciously with consent one time.
Yeah, but Nick, you know how this game works, man. It's like when you present a certain way, right? And like you said, like it's and that's my problem. That's why I look. I will always say I am politically homeless. I hate both parties equally.
Yeah.
So I don't give a shit, right? I don't claim to be anything, but when you start to lean a certain way, people have that perception of you as, hey.
Here's the thing.
He's on the right.
I always said, I'm not a conservative. I'm a libertarian. I do live typically traditional. Before I ever did drugs, though, I have believed drugs should be fully legal for quite a long time.
Oh, I agree.
Long before I ever did
you have. And
the allegations of swinging are not actually correct. Like, again, not into swinging. That's a different thing. Got into a polyamorous relationship. That's true.
I know. That's true.
Swinging is different. Swinging is about like the act of engaging in sexual relationships with strangers. Like that's the game. That's the fetish. That's the idea. And that distinction to me is kind of important. Again, I think my decisions, I have a whole giant story of how it got there. But I think that ultimately those decisions proved out to be wrong. But like, what am I going to do about it? But again, I didn't tell people to live like me. I didn't say this is the way. I just said this is the way I live, because they'd ask, "Are you a Christian?" Yeah, I am. But I didn't monetize Christianity. I avoided doing that.
To be fair, the reason people would ask you if you're a Christian is because you have such a big nose. Everyone thought you were Jewish.
I know.
So they'd be like, "Are you a Christian?" I asked you the same thing because I did think you were a Jewish lawyer when I first met you. I think in our first stream, I was like, "Are you a Jew?" Like, and you were like, "No, I'm Christian."
Yeah, and when I got my ancestry results back and there was no Jewish in it at all, I was like, this is wrong. This has got to be wrong. I want a bank.
Well, and you're a lawyer, so I was like, this guy has to be Jewish. Like, there's no way he's not Jewish.
Nick was very disappointed he wasn't part of the tribe.
Yeah. And
I'm
so,
the lost one, the lost tribe. I'm the lost tribe.
But with Elijah, it's a little different because Elijah's like content was literally like, I'm this Christian man. I'm
Yes,
so
I agree.
wholesome. I'm so like, I'm so past like this, like that.
That's
It's
what I
the
said. I
idea
hate
of this
that brand.
virtual signaling thing. Like, it's like if he was one of those people who was like, yes, I'm flawed. Like, yes, I accept that I'm flawed. Like what Christian people actually do. Like, yes, we're flawed. We're sinners. We're gonna we are gonna sin. Like, if we fall, like, sorry, Jesus. That kind of thing. He wasn't like that.
When Christ is King became the clarion call of America first, I said, this is bullshit. This is and you know what people said to me? Why wouldn't you say Christ is King? I'm like, well, like I do, but it's not my brand. I'm not gonna try and extract money based on it. Here's another thing. People say that I called myself a trad dad. I didn't. I had a show called the Chad Dad Chat, and it had two trad dads on it, Doug TeNapel and my friend Ty Beard. But I also had this guy Larry, who is he was an ad exec. Lives down in San Diego, very much non-trad, right? Had me, who's a libertarian Christian. Like, there's some traditional values and some that aren't. But, the people are like, you called yourself this. It's like, no, I didn't. Other people did. I called me a libertarian.
Yeah, you did. That's
who
true.
cared about, I care about freedom, I care about liberty, and I am a Christian. I'm not an evangelizing Christian. I was raised Catholic. I go to an evangelical church. Evangelism's a weird thing to me. I don't really understand it that much. I don't really think God needs our help as much as he says. I think the Bible is God saying, hey, I got you. Not, you need to listen to this for me to get you. I think God said, I already got you. I got you guys. Jesus came, he solved the problem. I don't need to solve people's problems anymore. What I need to do is recognize that they are saved just like me, so I need to treat them in a certain way. That's what the Bible tells me. It doesn't tell me I need to go. I don't need to. It's already done. That blood has been shed. I am not in that camp. It drives me crazy. But people made assumptions about it just because I am a Christian, even though I have literally heretical beliefs. I don't really care. Because grace allows me to maybe get something wrong.
Look, you know it's all about perception, man. Like
Yeah.
again,
Of course.
if you claim to be a Christian, what do they assume? If you say you're a Christian, do they assume you're on the right or the left?
Well, they assume you're on the right.
Right. So it's all perception. So again, even though you didn't claim to be, just because by you saying you're a Christian, they assume that you were a right wing.
Yeah,
pundit, right?
Oh, believe me, I'm very familiar with the assumptions.
Yeah.
They're yelled at me every day. I got it.
John, what were you gonna say?
No, you're fine. Like, they're also just gonna assume that you're probably in line with the overall mainstream view of the Bible or Christian beliefs too.
Yeah, there's a problem. I read mine.
Yeah. But that's just, it's like if you say that you're this, then people will assume that, well,
I agree.
Like,
it is.
It just is what it is.
It's
frustrating. And I agree with you. And I didn't mean to put you on the spot, Nick.
No.
I mean, and I agree with you in
I'm good.
terms of like you didn't actually, like, you weren't that Christian guy. Like, you weren't like that Christian lawyer or whatever. So like, it wasn't.
The shows with Drex would dispel that immediately.
Yeah, exactly. like and I
I'm sitting
think
there
like
naming porn stars for the past like 2 decades, just off the top of my head. It's like, look at this good traditional Christian family man. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not great at it all the time, guys. Like that's that's the whole point.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference between like you and Elijah to to some extent.
And I didn't like when Elijah started to go heavy into it, to the whole like Christ preaching like thing. Because again, I don't like when people market with faith.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I
there's
totally agree with that.
Too much exploitation. Back when Playboard first came out, and they first had like the super chat things, and I was like, oh wow, I'm really high on this list. That's kind of cool. One person who was always right next to me was this Maddie Notage. And she's the prophetess, and they would do these live streamed like crazy I don't know what brand of Christianity it is, but it's like Southern Baptism mixed with Assemblies of God, or like what are they called, the ones who would like speak in tongues and everything. Yeah, Pentecostal. And they would do these like faith healings and stuff as the donations just rolled in.
I hate that
and you
so
see
much.
You see these people donating $500, like and targeting primarily lower income Black people.
That is so scummy.
And sitting there doing faith healing via internet for their live streams. I'm like, this is demonic to me. Like I hate all of that stuff.
That's why I laugh when people try to call me a grifter, because I'm like, God, I don't have it in me to grift like that. Like I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't do it. Like my conscience wouldn't even let me do it.
The same way.
I'm with you. But no, and that's why, like I said the other day, I'm like on Twitter, I'm like, conservatism as a brand. And people are like, ironic coming from you. I'm like, you don't know what irony is. But I'm like, that's never been my brand, but it gets foisted on me all the time.
Yeah.
But it's really frustrating because again, what the weight of my bad decisions, I get to deal with those consequences. But a lot of people do them behind closed doors and pretend that they're not doing them, and they cheat on their spouses.
And I think that's what Elijah was doing.
Yes,
he was cheating on his spouse. And
well, I don't know this, but I am of the understanding that maybe his spouse was aware of it. Now, what I would guess happened is his spouse was aware and okay, no longer was okay with it. Because I'll tell you something, polyamory isn't easy at all. Don't do it. Like, it's a mess. You have to be a very specific type of person. It's emotionally devastating and taxing, and it's really, really.
I also think if you're gonna get into stuff like that, it's like, it's one thing to do it like sober, and it's another thing to do it like get into drugs, like heavy drug use. I think that's like one of the things that is like really a problem with like Elijah specifically, because I mean that video got released of the audio clip of him like just on a loop.
Did you see the one where he's walking around the hotel? It seems like he's on like mushrooms or something.
I just heard the audio one where like Milo released the audio.
Oh,
shit!
Between him and his wife.
Yeah, well, I obviously in the clip, like the wife is, I guess, recording it. I'm guessing for court, because like that's when you start recording, right?
Yep.
But he's basically on a loop by himself, and he's just like, it sounds like he's talking to himself because she doesn't talk back ever. But he's like, oh, you fucking piece of shit, I fucking hate you, and he's just going on and on and on. And it's clear that he's high or drunk or both or something. Like he's not in his right mind. And I think that's
occurred. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that that's when it's really like, when it becomes really out of control. And I just like, at the end of the day, I don't actually want to judge the guy, like, cause like God is our judge. And I get that. But I just hope he gets better for his kids. Just like I did for you. I pray that he gets better for his own kids and his family. Thank you. I
always had my back. Always had very straightforward advice that like a lot of it I tried to take to heart and follow, and some it I didn't follow so well, but like you were always honest and upfront with me, which is why I always valued your advice. Like you,
I know,
never,
and I think that's why you're here now. Is like because I think we kind of like have that relationship now where like you're not I'm like we're real ones, like we're not gonna like just fucking abandon you when you're at your lowest,
of course.
and like it's just, and that was the thing that when you were going through that, like it was a reflection for me as well, because I'm like, sometimes people are gonna fall, and like you can't judge, and sometimes like they're like, especially because you like I felt like we were friends, like we were friendly,
we are friends. Oh my god.
Well, like back then, I think we've gotten closer since because of what you went through and like because of like what happened. But back then we were friendly, like we weren't even as close. And then it just kind of happened because I was like, I was like, wow, everybody's abandoning this guy. Like it's just so sad that like so many people just fucking abandon
worse
you.
than that
All
though.
those conservative
Worse than
Christians.
abandoning, man. I feel like when that stuff happened, man, like people wanted to profit off of it, right? Like I remember people were telling me, they were like, dude, you should do a video on Nick Rekieta. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, man. Like look, when it comes to family and children are involved, I am not going to profit off that shit. I'm not going to fucking even touch it, because you know what? That's a family that needs to work their shit out, and it's just scummy to do it. You know what I mean? And I knew a lot of people who made videos. I'm just like, yeah, the money's not worth. Cool. I don't get paid enough on YouTube to fucking like.
That's when I knew.
You know.
That's when I knew I really wasn't a grifter, because I was like, I could grift off Nick hard, and he would understand, because he'd be like, I'm the grift king. I get it, but I'm like, I just can't do it. Like I'm not gonna do that to my friend. That's fucked up.
What's funny is behind the scenes, some of the people who are like people are like, wow, that person like really went after you and stuff like that. It's like, well, they told me they were gonna, and I was like, yeah, I expect you.
Well,
because I did. It's part of the business. Like I understood. Like I wish they wouldn't have, some of them, but what are you gonna do? Like, don't.
Right.
Yeah, this really pissed me off, actually. Like Nick would be proud of us doing it. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Dude's life is falling apart, and you're like literally pouring salt on the fucking wound. Shit pissed me off.
It's one thing to get it. It's one thing to get it and understand what the business is. It's another thing to say I'd be proud of it. Like I wasn't happy to be kicked in the ribs while I was laying on the ground.
Yeah.
But I understood why people would want to make money off of the situation. Like I get it. I try not.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the gig, right? I mean, the gig is to report on, salacious shit, so that you get the views and get the clicks. I mean, that's what it is. But here's the thing, man. You also have a choice to make, right? Like you can say no. You can say I'm not going to do that.
You can,
right? I mean, right? You can always just say I'm not going to do it.
Right?
To grift or not to grift?
Right?
That is the question.
I mean,
my God,
it's funny because like I always said people called me a grifter starting really heavily with the Vic Mignogna stuff, and so I just embraced the term, but it was always tongue in cheek. The grift was I'm openly doing this, telling you exactly what I'm doing, apparently and nakedly as possible, and people would just super chat me. I didn't ever ask for it. I didn't do anything like that. And they're like, you're just a grifter. I'm like, I'm just doing a show.
Right.
And this is a function of how it works. Like, you should turn off super chats. Like, why would I do that? This is my job.
Why?
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So they're like, you're a grifter. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, we're grifting, guys. We're grifting everybody. We're grifting with being straight up about what we're doing it right out in the open. Like when I made the GoFundMe for Vic, and there's this dork writing a book investigating about the GoFundMe. He's like asking me questions. I'm like, I literally said everything about the GoFundMe, and you could verify it on the page and he's like, where'd the money go? It went to the lawyer's trust account on behalf of Vic. Like those are regulated. That's why I set it up that way, is because that's regulated by the state. If Beard and Harris had stolen the money or misappropriated the money, he would get disbarred.
Yeah.
But
somebody's writing a book. Is this more about Vic than?
It's he said the book was about the GoFundMe. Who knows? This
Who's
is
gonna read a book about a GoFundMe?
Look, I don't know.
Oh my
These people
God.
are weird, dude.
That is so weird.
They're obsessive and like autistic, and and they're stuck in this a phase of the internet from about 6 years ago. But it's changed. All of y'all have been around for a while. You remember blood sports, internet blood sports? You get two creators to get on and like scream at each other until they get to a racial slur or two. It's like, well, that's fun. Like that's good and entertaining. And then all of a sudden, like when one person would win and the other person's fans would go and like dox the, like people, and like it actually started impacting real lives. And everybody stopped doing it. They all hated it. There's like one internet blood sports show that's actually left. But there's a bunch of people who thought that was peak entertainment, and they will never move out of that opinion. Those are the people who read the book about the GoFundMe, because that's what it's about. It's about blood sports.
They're the only person now, I think, like out of content creators that I think really does deserve one of those streams is Ethan Van Sciver and Eric July. They should just fucking duke it out and get it over.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Like just that's it. Like just fucking take it out on each other, call each other homos, and like call it a fucking day.
Even though I think EBS is a piece of shit, I agree like that.
I mean, like, dude, it's been going on for 3-4 years now. How long has this been, Nick? Like, it's been.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Wild how long it is. And like
they just need to fight it out. They just
like-
they're a bunch of girls that need to just like, just have a fucking cat fight.
Look,
Get
I
it over with.
was fine with him and Eric July going at each other. I didn't care about that. In fact, I stayed out of it, man. But once Kara got involved, I'm like, dude, this girl has a heart fucking problem, and you're sitting there like badgering her when she needs to like be as chill as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she has a heart problem.
How about that heart problem?
See, here's the
Pretty crazy.
one of the things. So just, I guess, analogous to that, the quest for my body cam footage, right? People were after my body cam footage, and I was like, well, I don't really want that out there, and my state has laws that says that it shouldn't be out there. So, like, no, you can't have that. You can't see where my kids sleep and stuff like that. Sorry. And people are like, what a hypocrite. And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? And they're like, you always said that everything should be open and transparent. I'm like, well, but it isn't though. And just because I wanted to see something one time doesn't mean that I made it my life's goal to go get that stuff. Because sure, there were like
We're all waiting.
I never fucking internet. I never went to go like do a court case to try and get it. Crowdfund the body cam footage of someone else. Like that's insane. But they acted like
weird.
that's what I did. In the same way with Eric July and Ethan Van Sciver. I said my piece about the Rippaverse a long time ago. I really liked the Rippaverse and concept and everything. And then I thought what Riley did was funny, like taping the 20s onto the windows. I thought that was just, that's funny. And then I thought it was funny that Eric July said he would kill Riley for it. And he should have shot him. And so like I did the stream and Eric wanted to come on and like I tried to save him from what he said, but I couldn't. He would just demanded to say dumb stuff. And it was like, well, I don't know what to do. But then I was done with it. Like occasionally like if someone wanted me on a show, I might pop on. But like the long, never-ending battle against the Rippaverse is not interesting to me at all. And that's how most things are. Like I want to see it right now for a show. It was like Jack Murphy. I think I did like 2 or 3 shows on Jack Murphy.
No,
and
the one that you did, just that one show
with me and
which was
Drex.
immediately after like he got fucking screwed over with Drex and the beard. Like that was
it was so funny.
I mean, dude, I don't even remember how many people you had in the chat, like, but it was something ridiculous. Like it was like like you had no business having that many people in the chat.
It was the most ridiculous stream too. And we had the seminal order
so
for every
good.
$100 super chat. You were a seminal order member. It was so silly.
Oh,
but
it
it
was
was
so
like,
good. Those are good times.
and part of the thing about making fun of him was his the Chatterbait videos, where he's like saying, "Oh, I love college boys." It's like,
Oh my god.
it's the funniest thing ever. But like after that, it's like, well, I'm done. Like we did the funny thing, and then it was over. And people are like, you went after Jack Murphy like crazy. I'm like, I did like 2 streams on him or 3 or something, and 1 because my friend Drex wanted to do we wanted to do something funny.
That
But
was
it's like,
so funny.
But it's like after that, I don't care what the guy did at all. My main problem was how he treated Sydney Watson on that
Yeah,
show. It's like
that was
you sell
crazy.
a course on being manly, and you acted in the most toddler-esque way I've ever seen because she read someone else's super chat. Like, that's insane. That's what podcasts are now. It's like super chats are going to be a part of it. They got
Did you,
read.
speaking of Sydney Watson, did you see her video about Elijah? Because she came back, she broke her silence as well.
Thought she broke her silence with the lawsuit.
Well, she was talking about the lawsuit, basically,
Okay,
like,
sure.
and just basically how, like, from her perspective, like what he was like and everything like that. And I was like, okay, well, like people have been waiting for her to, I guess, talk about it. Real quick, I want to get this super chat here. Achilles Jones 70, thank you for the $10, or no, euros, I should say euros. Thank you. I don't think he says I don't like is that Christians apologize for their faith. No Muslims, Buddhists, or whatever does that. You have to take a stand on what you think. Experience is true. We are all stumbling sometimes. I think Christianity allows for like you to apologize. Like it's like I think it's like you guys are just way too nice.
I'm not
Like
quite
you guys
sure.
you guys are like the Canadians of religions, like Christianity is.
I'm not quite sure what he's referring to specifically, because I could see it being a couple different things. If he wants to follow up in the chat, that'd be really interesting, maybe.
Yeah,
But,
Achilles,
like,
if you want to follow up on that.
For me, I don't apologize for being a Christian, but I don't do Christianity the same way as other people. Like I said, I don't see the Bible as a guide on how to live. I see the Bible as God saying, look at all the fucked up shit that I have seen and still loved through. Every one of the patriarchs in the Old Testament are the worst people you'll ever. David is awful. David ran a gangster protection racket. He went somewhere, literally. So he would send men out and they would protect other people's flocks. They didn't ask. And then he sent envoys to their houses and said, hey, we protected your flocks today. We're going to need some food and compensation. And when the guy said no, David said, I'm bringing 600 men to your house. We're going to kill all the men and we're going to take the women as slaves and the children as slaves. That was David's plan. And he went there and the guy's wife said, well, no. I'll make the food. Yeah, he asked the food. So we got it. So she provides the food and he's like, you're the person who saved this house from massacre. And then he prayed about it, and then God killed the guy, and then David married the wife. And that was his second or third one. The dude was horrible. Bathsheba, right? He's like, I see this chick bathing on the roof. Your husband goes to the front line to die so I can marry her. That's insane. He's a terrible, terrible dude. And God says, this is a man after my own heart. And we're like, whoa. And that doesn't say like we should all live like David. That's God saying, no. Like, I can deal with your shit because I've dealt with this shit. I've dealt with bigger things from bigger people. I can deal with you. You don't have to live in fear and shame of your sin. Christians all miss this. It's in the New Testament. It specifically says that Christ's death liberates us from the fear and regret of our own sins and mistakes. Not that we have to live better. I guess maybe you should try. Everybody says you should try to live better in Christianity, but no one can fucking tell you why. Not a single person can point to the passage in the Bible that says you should live better because it's not by works, but by faith. So you're already saved. You're done. And we are liberated from fear, regret, and shame.
Well,
Presently,
I think
we're liberated in life, not in.
Well, I think biblically the reason would be to strive for, holiness, or to strive for, that better lifestyle.
Our works are as dirty rags to you, O Lord. There is
Sure.
no good work.
No, there's
There is
nothing.
no
There's
holiness.
nothing you
We
can.
can't do it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can present to God as a perfect work or anything like that. That's only something that Jesus did or can do and has done. So I think that's like the impetus of it, is like, because Jesus Christ died for our sins. It's like, well, what manner of person should you strive to be? So it's not, it's not that works save anybody, but it is the fact that, like, God's like, I love you this much, so I want you to love me too. And it's in the same way of a marriage. How is that construed? No marriage is perfect, but there's a recognizing, if you hurt somebody, or there's it's a relationship, and that's ultimately what God wants, is a relationship, more so than just, checking off the box of like good deeds or works.
I agree.
This is from what I understand of, Christianity.
And I agree with that. It's just interesting to see, especially the conservative right now out there preaching.
Yeah,
like,
but they have pretty much weaponized it, though. That's the
They
problem,
have.
man. It's like they have weaponized Christianity,
Yeah.
and distorted it and turned it into something foul. And then when they mess up, they have to pretend that they weren't really a Christian, or they have to, I don't know. There's a lot of cope when it comes to the religious right.
Yeah, I hate, like, I've been tired of it for years and years and years. And I know I got lumped into it, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? Say I'm not a Christian? Like, I am one.
No, I know. I understand. There was
But
a
my
funny
views
joke.
are unorthodox, but sorry, go ahead, Nina.
No, it's okay. Your internet cut out. That's why I interrupted you. But like I was just saying, I just heard a funny joke the other day. Like, cause I always rewatch The Simpsons like over and over again because it's like my favorite show. But like it was like in the second or third season, there's an episode called, I think it's Lisa Goes to Washington. So that's when she gets blackpilled on like politics, because she finds out like the guys like doing the like they're bribing each other or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he ends up going to jail. And then when he gets released, it says like, Congressman is released from jail and is turned into Christianity. I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. He's like, he found Christ in jail.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're just,
By the way, a lot of people find Christ in jail. In prison,
yeah,
so.
like it's just
Yeah.
it was just funny. It was making fun of that, like, but like people do that all the time too, right? Like they just use faith.
Yeah, I mean that happens, but I think prison is a pretty good place to find God. If you're when you're at the lowest of your low, or any place or any time in life is, when you're at a very pretty much bottom of the barrel. It's a good
when you're at your lowest
to start looking up. Yeah.
To have faith.
But-
Well, this conversation got a lot more serious than I intended it to. Again, sorry, Nick, if I put you on the spot.
No worries. Like I'm at peace with my past. Like I don't live in shame and regret. I don't. There's no purpose in it. I know what I did that I wouldn't do. I know the lessons that I learned, but I did live through these things. There are stories, there are lessons, there were good things, there were bad things. And so it's like, now it's just part of who I am.
It's part of your story. And like, like that's the thing is
It's a good
like,
one.
it is a good one. And like, but that's the thing, when it happened to you at the beginning too, like I was like, I'm on team, like, redemption arc. Like I was on that team from the beginning. I was like, I think he can do it. And honestly, I'm the same for Elijah. I hope he has a redemption arc. I hope he stops doing drugs and he stops like, doing things that harm specifically his kids. Like, just get cleaned up, man, and like hopefully like because people have all sorts of deals and issues with their wives and their partners. Like I get it, like things can get complicated in a relationship, and there's two
things can get
sides
out
to
of
every
control.
story. Yeah, and it can get control, especially like long-term relationships. I get it, like like I don't want to judge that, but I hope he gets off the drugs for his kids, and he just becomes a better version of himself, like you did, Nick. Like
Yeah.
so I hope he has a redemption arc like you. And I think on that note, we're gonna end it because we have been going for a long time. And so thank you, Nick, for coming by. Thanks, Paulie, for coming by earlier. Nick,
Yeah.
do you have anything you want to plug before you want to leave? Before we want to end the show.
Do you have anything you want to plug? We talked about Taylor Swift earlier. Just kidding. That's a
If
joke.
you're listening, Taylor.
Taylor, if you're out there
Also,
listening to
thank
this. No, let's see. Yes, I guess people should come check out my live streams. They're really silly and fun, and the sobriety has made them a completely different but very familiar animal, and I like it. It's a pretty damn good show.
It's fun.
We're bringing while I was gone, I realized that the internet became unfun. And I realized that because when I came back, people were like, "Oh my God, thank God you're back," because things have just not been fun. Everybody's so fucking serious about everything. What I'm doing right now is I've been roasting Kurt, which is required by the Lord. And because here's what happened. Kurt is my former colleague, uncivil law. Kurt has been a LawTube streamer for a very long time, and kind of never let it slip that he never practiced law one time, never represented a single client at all. But he has his first client in his first case going right now. And he wrote the complaint and filed it, and then he live streamed about it. It was amazing. It's insane. Let me tell you really quickly about this case. It'll take 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
His client is a guy who stole $300,000 worth of auto mechanic tools from it's called like Snap-on tools or something like that. They're really high-end auto mechanic tools, and they could, like a set of them cost like $7,000. This guy stole $300,000. He was an employee. $300,000 worth of these tools, and had them in his house, and he was selling them illegally, right? The owner of the thing reports him to the cops, and the cops go and execute a search warrant and seize the property. The prosecutor ends up not prosecuting the guy for the theft. They say lack of evidence. We don't know if we can win the case. And so the guy gets off of it. Property to the rightful owner. Kurt's suing because they're trying to get the stolen property back from the cops. I'm not even joking.
What?
And he's like, it was never adjudicated to be owned by the other guy. It's like, that's not how this works. So he is suing to get stolen property back, or to get compensated by the government for giving the stolen property back to the rightful owner. It's amazing. But the best part of it is Kurt's review of his own work, because he finds it to be very good.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Oh, God,
I
it's
saw it
great.
the other day when you were starting. I was like, oh my God. And like, I mean, you're just a funny guy. You have a very good comedic timing, let's just say. I actually I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
And this should probably be in DMs, but fuck it, I'm just gonna ask you live.
Okay.
Are you interested in covering the Blake Lively Justin Balzoni trial with me? Because I'm gonna do it. And I know you probably won't be able to like do like
When is
every show. And I think it starts March or May. I forget when, but it's
Let me
it's coming up
know.
soon. I think it's March 9th it starts.
Let me know when it is. I've got a couple trials that I'm looking at covering sometime soon, but that sounds like it's going to fall in between them. There's the Corey, whatever her name is, who murdered her husband with some sort of poison. That one's coming up in a couple days. That one starts in April. There's the Courtney Clinny, the OnlyFans murderer. That's the I cannot wait.
You got to do that one. for
Bronca and I
sure.
are
Oh no, he cut out again.
I'm coming back. I'm back. Yeah, so Bronca and I are going to do that. It's going to be a disaster and probably very misogynistic, so people should come watch that. People have been asking me to do trials, but it's hard to find good ones that I've had time to do. So that's
So
gonna-
that's
but
two
let me
that you're
know.
actually planning on doing, like this the OnlyFans one, and then this other one, which what was it?
Yeah, I've only recently started hearing about it, but her name's like, hold on, I'll find it. It's like
She I mean, it can't possibly be worse than that guy you like were covering that ate his parents.
Oh my God.
Dang.
Yeah, that like he killed his parents and then ate them.
Oh my god.
But
It was a
hold
whole
on, let's
thing.
not be too hasty with the defamation. We don't know if he ate them.
Allegedly.
I'm
Allegedly.
Dude, you throw your mom's head in the fireplace. I know you took a bite. I know you did. And I know his girlfriend did too. That girlfriend.
She nibbled. You know she did.
Of course she did. You got to take
I'm
the chance.
sorry. Allegedly. Fuck.
So it's Corey Rikens. Corey Rikens is on trial for aggravated murder and attempted murder of her husband, insurance fraud and forgery. A lot of people are talking about it. I don't know why. Like I don't know. why it
I've
has
never
people's
heard of this
attention.
story. Send it to me so I can like read up on it. Like DM it to me.
I think I'm going to be covering, or at least going to start covering that trial on the 23rd. See if people like want to keep watching it. If they do, we'll keep going. If it sucks, we won't.
You have to do like maybe you should do the other one too. I don't know if that one's starting anytime soon or not though. But the white kid that got killed by the black kid in school.
Yeah. I'm waiting to I'm waiting for that one to come through. Of course, Tyler Robinson, the guy who's accused of killing Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, Charlie.
Even
Kirk.
though it was the Jews. Sorry. His trial's going to come up. That's going to be very interesting too. It'll be
that's going to
really
be
good.
interesting for sure. I will be watching that for sure.
A lot of big trials this year.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk. Let's talk later about the Blake
Absolutely.
Lively, Justin Baldoni thing, because I would love if you at least came by a couple times for some legal analysis. That would be fun.
Oh, plus Laura Owens.
Oh shit, that
the
shit's
Tonsil
not
Twins
over yet.
chick. Yeah, no, it's because the
What happened
original.
with her?
Well, where she like tried to swindle the Bachelor guy out of a bunch of
Yeah, I
money.
thought that got.
Yeah.
I thought
Yes.
that's over.
It was, but she lied a whole bunch in court, and they actually charged her with like 7 counts of perjury, felony perjury.
No,
She's about to get fucking fisted into.
Dang.
And so like that trial's coming up, and that's comedy all day.
Oh
all
my
day long.
god, we have to watch that, especially with Megan. That's gonna be fun. That's
Yeah.
a really good one. Okay,
Yeah, so,
well, that's
whenever
exciting.
that happens, and she's going now, but yeah, the criminal trial's coming up. So there's a lot of material out there. The only reason I haven't been doing trials is because my schedule hasn't allowed for it.
It's
but
the
I'm
timing
getting
thing.
into a groove.
Yeah.
So.
But also like the Tonsil Twins one, like I will say, like I'm actually shocked that the US is finally prosecuting someone about perjury, because it's like it's almost as if perjury is a joke, because it's like everybody perjures themselves on the fucking stand, nobody does anything about it. So I'm just like, okay, well, at least I guess this bitch is getting screwed over. That's good.
Fun fact, in our family case, the child protective case, there was one of the hearings, and the child person perjured herself and told the judge that I had not been attending treatment, which is crazy because the day she told the judge that, I graduated from treatment. I was done with it. I had completed the program.
crazy.
But she said that in an attempt to take. What I did was I told the cop who was right next to her, I said, I want to make a felony complaint right now. This fucking bitch she lied under oath to a judge in this camp, and I want to make a report. And that cop was like, oh, okay, whatever. We subpoenaed that fucking bitch the next day. Guess what? She didn't show up for court. She ran away because she knew.
Oh my
court.
god.
These people are
That's
monsters,
crazy.
but they never. I got a letter like 7 months later from another county. Yeah, we're declining to prosecute her for perjury. And it's like, she knew because she had called the treatment center that day to ask about billing. Because I was like, are you going to pay for it? I wanted the county to pay for it. And so she had called to find out about it. She knew I was done. She
Oh
knew.
my
She told
God.
the judge that I hadn't and that I wasn't attending the classes. It's like, I'm literally finished with the classes. So these people are monsters. And yet still, no perjury charge. So yeah, seeing it happen on Laura Owens is crazy. But
Yeah,
it's her comeuppance. She's done this to 3 men before this guy.
Several men. Yeah. Like, I mean, this chick is like a serial liar. Like, she's like a freak. Like, I mean, I don't know. I covered that story with Megan Fox as well, like on Breaking the Narrative. Like, this was years ago, but she's the Bachelor. Like, she's the chick that tried to basically screw over the Bachelor guy. She was like, and she said she got pregnant, but she didn't get pregnant. And he came out
They never
and was
had
like,
sex.
yeah, he was like, I didn't have sex. She just gave me a blowjob, man.
Wow.
So we called them the tonsil twins because she said she was pregnant with twins. It was like a whole thing.
Yep.
And then it happened that she faked the whole pregnancy, dude. Like she did it all, man. They should make a movie about that bitch. I mean, she was nuts.
Do you know how psychotic you have to be to fake a pregnancy?
Like, so psychotic.
Yeah.
Like they need to make a movie about her. She's so crazy. Verbal, plug your wares, man. Where can people find you?
You know, look, man, my you know my point of view, Nina. I think 99.9% of humanity are trash pandas. So like nothing surprises me, right?
No.
I mean, there are things that make me laugh, sure, but nothing surprises me anymore. So
No, not at all. But what's going on with your channel? What you got?
oh
coming up
yeah.
next?
So I got a couple of videos coming out this week, and catch me on Flashcast Saturday nights. Catch me with George the Giant Slayer on Sunday, and then back on Monday at Film Threat and VRL at 6 p.m. next Monday.
Nice. Nick's gonna have to make his way back on Flashcast at some point. It's gonna be fun.
I owe Flash a phone call. I've talked to him a couple times in DMs, and it was we were gonna talk. Holidays were coming up, and I had 2 trips in December, and I was like, "Hey man, I'll get to you after the new year," and I just haven't gotten back to it. But he's on my list of people to talk to. I mean, I think we're both of the same mind that like things just kind of got out of hand, and we don't
Things were
we don't really give
said.
a shit about any of it. So.
Yeah. Water under the bridge. You guys just need to talk it out. It's all good. But yeah, I can't wait. If you like when you go on Flashcast, I will be there. I will be on that Flashcast, the one that you return on. Like I will make it on that one. Okay. John, my favorite dude on YouTube. Well, not really.
Not
anymore.
really. No. I'm not plugging anything. I've got nothing to plug.
You're over.
Yeah.
What do you got? What are you gonna do? Like nothing? You're just hanging out.
I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'll let everybody know when I do.
He'll be on this channel next month for another Infinite Talk, and it'll be fun. So come and hang out with us next month as well. And then next Wednesday, I have a special guest who will be joining the channel. I'm not going to announce it yet. We're going to keep the hype going, but it's going to be
but it's big. It's very, very, very big.
Can you give people a clue?
She's never been on here before.
She just started a lingerie company.
Exactly who it is.
Okay.
She just started a lingerie company. She did a crazy commercial we watched earlier today. No, I'm kidding.
Initials are SS.
I am totally kidding.
No. But she is blonde. That's a good clue.
I know exactly who it is.
So there you go.
Fine. It's Ann Coulter. Damn it. It's Ann Coulter. She will be here next Wednesday.
Hold on. People are asking me in the private chat now, like, tell us who it is. Okay. John, I love you. Thank you for making it on Infinite Talk. And thank you, all of you out there, for watching the show tonight. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a comment and a thumbs up in the comment section and let us know if you enjoyed the show. And special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Thank you for the Rumble Rants too. And I will see you guys next time. Bye,
Take care,
everyone.
everyone. Bye.
I can find the outro.